Welcome back to Forgotten World Adventures. Sorry we got a little bit of a late start, but here, me and my group of nerdy friends, we get together and play D&D. We have been playing for quite a while now.
It's episode 32.
Yeah, we are starting on
31.
month number 9, guys.
Episode 31.
Let's see, the last time we played, you guys just beat out a large force that was sieging a section of the city of Isgalid. And you also got a little introduction to a new member of your group for at least a little while, named Rashida. She is also a tabaxi, appears to be a paladin. She's a decent fighter, fought along with your heavies in the front lines, and tried to help take down as much as she could while the Cavil Bear wrecked a bunch of crap in the front. She tried to pop around the back. Since that's happened, you guys helped to clean and get things in order in a pretty destroyed section of town. After that, you were asked to return to the main ring, like the inner ring at the capital of Isgalid. You were Shalia was specifically confronted because they have an idea that she may have done something not so good, and she kind of admitted to it.
That's speculation, to be fair.
Well, he gave terms and said this is what, like, and then she basically agreed to that, being like, well, I am Yagamoth, kind of thing like that. So yeah, she did what she had to do, kind of thing. So we're gonna get some explanation out of her from there.
We'll see how well that goes.
So we're gonna say that it's been a couple of days, because it does take some time to actually travel into the center of Isgalid. This is a huge city.
That's weird. There's no war here.
There's no war here.
Yeah,
Are
there's
you
no war
kidding
in
me?
Ba Sing Se.
Yeah,
Inner
yeah,
ring.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know. I love that. We have like 5 things we reference all the time.
Where's the Daily?
We're waiting on Overwatch now. Anyways,
Sorry, guys.
And I literally need to take like a month of time and go through.
get every Overwatch reference, every Avatar reference, every.
Just Josh. Just save yourself
Just a
time.
Josh
Just put Josh
compilation.
reference and then just put the markers there.
No, here's the real question. In all that time, did I ever find my horse?
Did you ever find your horse?
That we forgot.
No, you have not found your horse so far.
Good to know.
It's gone. It's dead.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
sure it
worry
is.
about
I just
it.
wanted.
No, you haven't found your horse because you guys just got into the you got into the center of town, into the center now. As you've crossed in,
May the horse be with you.
may the horse be with you. Oh,
I felt so bad when we forgot
dad
about
jokes.
it the first session. I was like, oh, whoops.
Well, we got
That's
on
okay.
a boat.
Yeah.
While we are traveling here, Key, could I read your book?
What book?
The Gary's book.
Oh, that book.
Gary's Book of
That
Wonders.
book, yeah.
What book? I don't know what you're talking about. What? Gary's Book of Wonders. Oh, that book.
Yeah, well, Gary's Book of Wonders.
It's a Karazhan's off. Oh, you mean this Key?
Do you have another book?
What
We have
book?
lots of books.
Did you think we talk about Mike?
Yeah.
Got a lot of books.
Alright.
Yeah. I'd like to read Gary's Book of Wonders as we're traveling.
Okay. Give me a quick investigation roll
Okay.
as you're reading through, because I just want to kind of see what you pick up.
8.
8.
Really good at reading.
What are you looking for? Do you have anything specific? Gary's Book of Wonders is kind of actually
Everything.
Gary's Book of Wonders is actually a wondrous book.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that you didn't like it's a wondrous item, like D&D
Yeah.
style, right?
Yep.
It's not useless like a cloak of billowing, but it is actually a wondrous item.
Yeah.
So inside the forward, God, you guys, I'm gonna kill you guys tonight. Inside that forward, when he explains how he and his best friend Ash like did the whole exploration and everything to get the information for this. Yep. You just got that.
Well, just when you said Ash.
Yep. So
Wait, what?
so Gary and his best friend Ash, they went and
Oh my gosh!
yes.
Trying
Yep.
to find all the monsters.
They have gone and searched every monster, learned how to deal with all of them. They know the areas and all of the parts of different all the regions.
Does the book have a red binding?
Does it have a red binding? Yes.
Like a blue gem in the center.
Are you kidding me? It is bound in red.
Would you
It is
say
bound
they
in
became
red
the
leather.
very best, like no one ever was?
All right.
Alright,
They
go
were the
far
very
enough,
best,
far
like no one ever was. Anyways, so
Copyright.
inside the book, it does explain that as you travel from region to region, it knows where you are and will give you the local information. So you're not going to get anything outside of where you currently are around. It does go out for about it does go out for about like 500 miles. So you have some pretty relevant information, but like a decent swath, right?
Okay.
Um,
I would like to get information on elementals specifically.
elementals within 500 miles.
Besides the main 4.
Okay, this is an extremely old book. It actually was written, like you've seen the date on it. It was written a long, long time ago before Izgalid was what it was. There are actually some references to some elementals that they did run across. There is an earth elemental that actually helped to build some of the foundations of a lot of the old buildings in the center of this place, like where Izgalid started. So an intelligent earth elemental.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of cool.
Yeah.
So there's reference to it, there's drawings and everything. That's about all you get as far as like great information. So you did at least find what you're looking for the most part. Could you turn into that right now? I'm not sure if you actually have the ability to yet, but it's something that you're gonna probably look forward to if you could, or you might seek him out to learn better, because just the reference, it's older than them, right? It seems that the pictures have been kind of parsed from information that they got. They went seeking it, and in the records it says they weren't actually able to find him personally. So it's there for the most part, but you're like, I want to make sure that I've got it solid.
Okay.
So if you ever wanted to seek that out, you could. Let's see. As you guys do get back, I assume we're gonna stop at the Blade Hall.
Probably. Makes the most sense.
Yeah. So the Blades Hall is where all of these guys are part of, with Beren as their leader and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the Blades Hall is in like the center ring of the city.
Yep.
There's also a dock in the middle of the city.
It's not a dock in the middle of the city. Like when I say center ring, I don't mean center as in it's the innermost ring. As far as like the small ring where everything started, it's where the capital,
Yeah.
like the main hub is, but it's not the innermost as and like working into a target.
Yeah.
It's actually on the coastline.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's where
Okay.
the city started, and the city's just grown out from there.
Okay.
Right.
So you
Then
get more walls built up.
that makes more
built up,
sense.
further out.
The old town, old
Okay.
town, but
That
it's
makes
like
more sense.
high capital.
'Cause, like, I just was like,
Right, it makes 0 sense to have a coast in the middle of a city.
Yeah.
Yes. Unless it's like Atlantis. Ring and ring and ring and ring. Anyway, yeah, so that is a good question. So, alright, so you guys are going to the Blade Hall, yeah? Or do you have anywhere else that you need to go?
I have many places I would like to go, like to find Shellington.
To find Shellington?
Mm-hmm.
He's with you guys.
Well, no, when the whole siege started, I sent him off on a specific
Oh,
mission.
yes, you did. You
Yes, I
did.
did. I'm being
Yes,
very
you
cryptic
did.
about this, and this in no way will be a disappointment when you actually figure out what I'm talking about.
Yes, you did, though. Okay. You want to leave to go find Shellington?
Yeah,
As you guys get into the inner ring, he
I walk away. Like,
you just simply walk away.
I'm not a
No
man of
que-
words. I just walk.
Do I notice him?
Where are you
I want to notice him.
I think everyone would notice him walking off.
where are you going?
To find Shellington.
See ya.
Where's Turtle?
Permite que te acompaño. Let me follow
Oh,
you.
that's
I'll go
Did
with
you lose your turtle again?
No, I sent him on a mission.
Giant turtle.
And you can go wherever you want to.
Hopefully it didn't get made into turtle soup.
Luckily, we're not in the Underdark anymore. Well, not Underdark. The Underground anymore.
Yeah, at least you're not
Likelihood of that
underground
is going
anymore.
down slightly.
Except you.
You got the cats over here, just like Rashida's like, what's going on? Giant turtle? What?
Shellington.
No idea. She's never seen or met Shellington.
Nope.
She's got a little bit of an explanation.
She's not coming with me. I think everything will be great. He asked me not to get waxed again.
Well, you
Oh my
learned your
gosh.
lesson. You won't enter a drinking contest.
It
when
was
you
your,
get
your
to
fault that you couldn't hold the liquor.
Did you learn your lesson by trying to get me into another
But
one?
I had a better friend who took care of me. You didn't
Me?
have very good friends. We weren't friends at that
A very
point.
merciful God.
Wait.
I'll remind you.
Oh, that's hurtful. That's hurtful.
You took the good things I did and somehow made me regret them.
We
All
were
right.
If he
friends
does
at that
anything nice for you,
point.
ever,
So
Dad.
you're making your way off to go
Yeah.
find Shellington. Is there anybody else doing it? You're what?
He's following me.
You're gonna follow?
Yep.
Yes.
Are you wanting to follow unnoticed?
No,
No, he specifically
You don't
asked
right
care.
up next to him and
did that.
said,
Okay.
I'm going with you.
I thought we did.
Say what?
She's gonna wanna check up on her people.
Yeah, you absolutely would want to go check up on your
I thought
people.
we already did that, but yeah, if I haven't done that, then yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the church, to the temple.
You follow, you can be-
In a
Um,
town where the enemy was just my
Bro,
kind. I
whatever.
think
I'll go
it's a
back to
place
the
where I might
Blades
be
Guild.
safer.
you're going back to Blades.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go to the Blades Guild because I'm probably a little bit safer there than anywhere else. in the city.
Probably. Key?
I'm gonna stick with Julia.
I figured. And Bjorn?
I'll go to the Blades Guild as well. It's really the only place in this city I know.
Okay, cool. So we've got three different places that we're going for right now. You do know that at later in the evening you are expected to actually report back to the report into the royal hall, like to go to the kings.
That's funny. Last time I was invited, I also didn't go.
Yeah, I know.
Same here.
You were invited, not
Yeah, I was invited,
expected.
not expected.
Didn't we
Yeah.
have our drinking game at that point?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what happened.
That's where I got my belt buckle
Yep.
and a lot of coin.
I'm gonna wanna go find the,
Imagine
The
if you
White
guys
Star.
drinking game.
see if there's something they need me to do or to report to them.
Okay, so you're not going with her to the church?
I'd go to the Blade, see that and then to go find the White Star.
All right, so Rashida is going to go with you guys to the Blades and talk with Beren. We will start with the Blades for right now. So, the five of you go off as the others part to their own personal issues, and you follow to make sure he doesn't go die.
I think he's just following at this point.
Yeah, I think everyone knows that you don't walk off alone. Like, they shouldn't let you do that.
There's a few of us that they shouldn't let us do that.
But it's
At all.
very, very true. But so far, you guys haven't needed a leash
Which is funny
for the
because
first 20 minutes.
most of them are on this table.
Yep.
I need a leash.
All right. So, those of you who are going to the Blades Hall, you get there and it is a bit busier than normal. There's a lot of people coming in and out of there, and you just hear this.
Refrigerator.
You hear kind of the growls of Beren, right? Just get them back in here. I'm not gonna have them just running off like that.
Do we notice who he's yelling at?
You see you see some people who like walked out just like they look pissed. They're angry. They've got you can see they've got trophies, like heads from things that they have killed. They look pissed, but some of them look kind of smug and full of themselves of the whole situation. And you assume maybe he's probably talking about that as you saw them walk out just as you're hearing this. Get them back! The door shuts.
I'm gonna sneak my way closer to them and then get them back in. Right next to them.
Another guy just he just kind of laughs. He's just, what are you doing, little mate?
Get them back in there.
I believe he's trying to get you to return to where you just came from.
And be careful who you threaten.
I don't exactly care what Beren's got to say. Make your way out.
Mate, what's your
gonna-
name?
My name's Faringal.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Rashida. We're here to see Beren. Can we
Go on in, I don't care.
Alright, thanks.
As he just walks off.
How close are
How close are you to?
we to the guy walking off who just threatened me with it? Whatever.
Like 5 feet.
Sleight of hand.
What are we stealing?
I don't know. Whatever I can. That's a 21.
Okay, what are you taking?
He has
on his belt, he has 5 different pouches, all of them made of nice sturdy leather. Most of them are containing just basic survival needs, right? He looks like an obvious adventurer.
No coin pouch on that side. Or
He had like some of those pouches. There are some of those pouches that do have. You just take the belt. Some of the pouches.
You're going to take
Actually, yeah. I won't take anything. I'll cut his belt.
You're just gonna cut the belt? Are you gonna slip the belt and take it, or are you just
No,
gonna
just
cut it just to piss him off?
I'm gonna cut it and run.
Okay. So he just slips.
And I'll just keep on going
At
at a
you-
quicker pace.
Okay. Make me a
So
stealth if you're
fine,
wanting
right?
to get away and hide.
It's a natural 1, making it a total of 8.
Okay.
Yes,
Um,
he's getting crushed right
So
now.
he definitely doesn't notice you slicing the belt as you cut it, and he only gets like 2 steps and his pants drop. He's just like, "Rah! Oh right, funny." He turns around as he watches the little guy running behind the rest of his group, and he's just like, "Really, really, hey?" He steps out of the pants, picks him up, and throws him over his shoulder. "What's your problem, eh?
What's your problem, eh?
You just some fanboys of Beren or what?
You just some fanboys with Baron or what?
Anyone else gonna talk about the one that
Anyone
repeats
else
me?
gonna talk to the one who repeats me?
Alright, I'm really sorry. I actually just met him and he's a little bit weird, so I'm really sorry. Here's a couple gold for your trouble. Get in there now.
In all reality,
I don't need your gold. He
You
throws it
pointed
back
it
at
out.
you.
No, that's
him.
fine. Just I'll take care of it.
In all reality, you pointed the knife at him. He felt threatened.
Oi. In these times right now, I can't hardly tell
This is
friend
not
from
called
foe.
Blade Den.
You go messing
Not what
around
you
making
do in
people
here.
jump. You deserve a sword in the face till I know at least that you're not dangerous.
And his reaction was to slice your belt.
Yeah, so he's proven he's at least a little dangerous.
More of
I
a
could have
nuisance.
taken something.
What in the world?
Maybe my map might be doesn't move.
I know.
I could have taken something.
Oh, I don't like him.
People tend not to.
Fine, whatever.
Can't you still deal with us?
Go on. Alright, then you get Beren. Wah! Slams the door open. You get yourself back here! All of your party, come on!
Did it hit Key and send him
He
flying?
looks. He's like, yeah, no.
Wilhelm scream.
You weren't that. Wilhelm scream.
He's flying off again.
No, so. Hey, look, he can fly! No.
Alright, get to that this time.
DM. Anyways, no, you guys were away from the door when he slams it open and yells. The guy's just like,
Yeah.
fine. So he makes his way. You guys let them go through to deal with, for Beren to deal with them as you walk in as well. Beren lets them go in. He looks. He's like, ha 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 ha. Rashida, looks like you brought all the rabble back. Hmm?
Well,
Sure she did.
most of them, but I know there's a
Yeah,
couple that
babe.
kind of drifted
I know.
off
That's
because
why I
he's
can fight
looking
the
for
rest
some
of us.
turtle or something.
Yeah, I know. He wants to make sure it didn't get turned into
And I think
soup.
the other one's just making sure he don't get into any trouble.
Well, that's probably a smart idea. The last time I had him around here, he was in the stockade, so, you know.
You're the one who raised
And
him.
where's your cat friend, huh?
Oh, she's just making sure her people are alright.
Oh, yeah.
She'll be back. Don't worry.
She's gonna have a fun day over there.
Uh-oh.
Come on in, we'll have a talk.
You're right. Let's go.
So, he lets you guys in, and he's just like, alright, now get in the office over there! He just yells at these guys. They're all, like,
One of them's not wearing pants. Jones.
Yeah, you actually hear this whack against his naked butt. Someone slapped him with like the flat of a sword blade.
Jones.
Nope.
No, right.
I'm not.
And he's just like, ah! Oh, I hate this place.
Apparently, it doesn't like you much either.
So, yeah, he goes and deals with them. You guys, this place is just crawling with people. A lot of them are quite injured. You find out just from, like, you don't even need perception checks. So you hear the stories going on. It sounds like there was a bit of a battle here as well. It seemed like most of it was coastal. Sorry. You would have had fun there. No cavalry,
To
but
be
you'd
fair,
have had fun.
I had fun no matter what direction we sent me.
It's true.
It was
But a lot of it was coastal fighting. It sounds like there were some who actually got to the shore. A lot of these guys defended, and a lot of people have taken up to join the Blades at that point because they're like, all right, fine, like, we need to stand together. We're not going to let this happen. The one guy who, as I said, he had a bunch of heads for trophies. There are a lot of Yagamoth heads hanging on his belt. Yeah, I know.
He's also got dreadlocks, and it's kind of like this weird race that has four. Yeah, I'm gonna stop making predator jokes now.
Oh, oh no. Anyway, what's the predator laugh there? Anyway, all right. So yeah, you probably weren't too happy about that whole situation, but it is what it is. They're the people who attacked. If they'd have been humans, you probably would have done the same thing. You do get little bits and pieces as the door kind of, like, is not the greatest barrier, but a lot of the noise within here is a decent barrier to canceling out the sounds of Beta-An yelling at them. It seems like they demanded higher prices and things like that for their job. And then basically were going to turn their backs on the guild if they didn't get paid. Because they're skilled warriors. They came to, and they basically are trying to flaunt that and show that off. And he, like, yeah, you just get a little bit of that going on, so you know that's why he's just pissed. He's not happy with these guys. Your friend sees you guys here, and he's like, "Where's Turtle?
Where's Turtle?
No, really, where is the turtle and the
He's still,
sea
he's still looking for him.
Really?
Yes.
For months now, he's been searching for Turtle.
It's astounding, I know.
That is very sad. Where did you go? Did you help the Tejungi?
Yes.
As much as possible.
To
Where is he
Consider-
now?
Apparently, he
people.
broke some rules.
That. Oh. I'm sorry for a failed contract, my friends. That is a sad thing.
Who is this guy?
Remember, where's Turtle?
Yeah, but
He's the one I won a
Yeah,
card game
but-
against and got all of his money.
Why is he in this room and somehow in
He's one of the
Morrison's?
Blades.
He's one of the
I know he's one of the Blades, but he wasn't like a high-ranking member as far as I remember. He was
No.
just a dude.
Back
He's just a dude. He's not in
He's the
any
guy
special
you lost
meeting.
at drinking to.
I know.
He's the guy I won a card game to where he had to go to the one place that didn't have the turtle.
So
and
I
they
know
got
who
him.
he is, but why is he in the
The Blade Hall?
The
Because we're
conference
just
room.
in-
He's not in the
No,
conference
he's not in
room.
the conference
You guys are
Okay.
just sitting out in the main
All right,
Blade
never
Hall.
mind then.
Because he's
Okay.
dealing with the junk over here in his own room. So you guys are just kind of getting that while you're waiting around for what's going on.
Cards.
I've learned my lesson. I don't play with you. Your hands are too quick.
Fine.
And those cards are sticky.
I put them away and one sticks to my fingers.
Well, it looks like you have definitely become more than you were a few months ago. Especially you, little bird. Well, it's good to see you didn't die. I need to go off. We making a voyage.
Where to?
We are going north. We are going to send a raiding party out onto the cliffs to see if we can find an entrance into the Underdark. Into the Underdark.
Into the
You guys are
chopper.
stupid. You want an entrance to an Underdark? I can put you to every single one. Don't know if you want to go down there.
Well, we didn't have you at the time, Dark Elf. We weren't sure you were even alive or on our side.
I don't know what side I'm on, truly.
Let's see.
It's a constant point of frustration for the entire group.
Exactly. We will be taking them.
But taking them on their own turf might not be the smartest option.
Oh, we do not plan on confronting and fighting there. We simply need to know how to get in for now. Later, when we have more strength, we may get in together.
Might not be able to give you the information you want.
Why not?
They are still my people.
I understand. I cannot ask you to do much more than that. I am off. I hope that I see you again. And I would like to finally see this turtle when I return.
It's not much of a show.
It's a giant turtle.
Sailing.
Like, if we were one level higher, I could turn into the turtle.
Ah, and you, Rashida.
Hi, mate. How you going?
Good to see you again.
Oh, you too.
You know each other.
Sorta.
She has come into the hall a few different times to speak to Beren.
I'm glad that's where that was going, because I was totally expecting, yes, we were lovers in a past life.
No, mate. No, let's not even go there.
I am
I'm going to now
so
continue to
keeping my
not
mouth
talk
shut right
because I'm
now.
not in the scene.
This is a smart decision, man.
There are so many bad things I could say. Anyway, like really
Stop it.
inappropriate things. Anyways, since you said that, he's just like, good luck keeping them wrangled. It's like trying to herd cats. As he just walks out quietly.
Safe sailing.
There's a reason I don't like that.
You're
guy very
starting to
much.
hear voices. As he's walking away, you're starting to hear voices in your head.
He just kind of looks around.
You really need to start.
No, he
doing this. Just
literally
random
can talk
people.
in people's head.
Yeah.
He's just. Alright, he just keeps going
I
down
have
the
now made him
road.
paranoid for the rest of his life.
Oh my gosh, that poor man. Turtle jokes, head joke. That
You
man.
won 800 gold off of him.
Yeah, I know.
We were rich from the get go.
You have
guys.
ruined that man.
Well, he won that from the drinking games.
It is true. It's true. All right, so, that's what's going on there. I'm gonna come back to you guys at the temple. You make your way over, and it is trashed. You weren't sure what that pillar of smoke was until you got nearer, and then you're like, oh man, and you ran the rest of the way. You find that it is broken down pretty hard. When you come in, it is good to see you, sister. How has your journey been?
Interesting.
Interesting how?
We'll just leave it at that.
Well, it is good to see you home again.
Yeah, I probably can't stay.
Why?
These people need help. I know you guys need help too. But just saying.
Wait.
Yeah. Yes, we were attacked by a very small group, but very dangerous ones. It seems they were searching for something.
Yeah, do you know what they were searching for?
And they have taken off with some of the most sacred relics that we had, ones to try and channel our god.
Why would they want to try and channel our god?
This is a very good question, especially since it is not like he is known very well across the world.
Do you know what relics they took?
Yes. There was a statue, a small gem, and a coffer. I believe that they have plans to do some sort of a ritual in order to see if they can make him appear, though I have no understanding why in the world Yagamot would have anything to do with him.
Well, I will find out.
Be careful in your journey, and hopefully when you return, your home will be more comfortable than it is now. We will do our best to hold this place together.
Okay. I hope so too. I don't know if I can help while they're doing their thing. I'll do whatever I can to help.
Yes, of course. You are always welcome, sister. Any extra hands will always be welcome here. Come, we have much to do. As he leads you in and shows you the way to where they're working to kind of restore as much as they can and fix up some of the places that's been destroyed. You make your way through town, Nero.
Yep.
It feels kind of cold,
Mm-hmm.
despite the fact that it is actually like a late Indian summer day. Just the worry. I can only imagine that the worry and the stuff in you, whether you show it or not, you gotta be feeling it.
Not to mention suit of armor that keeps him cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna make the resistance to cold joke, but
It don't make him cool, it just makes him resistant to it.
No, it keeps him kind of like wet cool, like it
That's why I
has this
made
thing of
Cool like awesome, mate.
It's got a built-in,
it's cool like
built-in
awesome.
swamp cooler.
It's like being deep in the ocean, so he feels a lot more at home no matter where he is. You would have probably been very happy about that if in the forge.
yes, I was about to make the same comment.
Yeah, that would have been a welcome thing. You turn down into the darker alleys now. Most of this place is relatively untouched. Feels pretty familiar. Oh, I forgot. I should have brought my hat. Anyways,
So, compa, where are we going?
We're going places.
That's very descriptive. Can you at least let me know, do I need to be ready to kill anyone?
On a good day, we shouldn't have to kill anybody.
I agree, but
These are not
nonetheless,
good times. Anyway,
I wish to be prepared should there be a
Making your-
chance of being jumped by someone.
while making that comment,
making your way down the road that is quite familiar to you, where you have left everything. You see, other than the slightly familiar path, you finally see the familiar round, hard, shiny shell of your friend.
But that's it, just the shell.
Oh my gosh! As we all cry. No. Oh my gosh, that'd be so bad. You watch his head perk up. He flips around. finally made it, huh?
Well, I had to, fight in a battle, win a war. It was, same old.
Yeah. Fight. I think I'm
I just imagine that's what he's actually doing. Like, from Fernando's point of view, it's just...
What are you doing?
At this point, having seen these conversations go on before, I'm like, great guys.
No, are you wanting to come and see him,
I'm trying to remember, because based off the backstory, are we at a schoolhouse, or where are we at?
Not a schoolhouse, but yeah. You're in back alleys, you're in not so good places.
Yeah, boy. Any idea what he's doing here?
Yeah, well, right now he's just trying to get better and maybe not die.
Alright, this definitely wasn't in the backstory we talked about, but sure.
He didn't fare too well with the attacks.
I see. I go ahead and enter the building.
Alright. Don't say I didn't warn you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Even I kind of teared up, and I don't know if I could even cry.
Fernando.
I'm following you unless you stop me.
That's specifically why I said your name. Fernando.
Yes, compa.
I would like to go in this alone.
Okay, but if you're not back out here in half an hour, I'm coming in after you.
Yeah, give it an hour.
And
Sounds good to me.
don't worry, I'll make sure he doesn't get through the door. As
Alright, I walk in.
Shellington like keeps himself in front of the door, you shut behind, and Shellington just kind of looks up at Fernando.
Sit down next to the turtle and say, so, Tortuga, how are things been? You haven't really talked much at all. I don't even know if you can understand me at all.
Reaches a flipper up and pats your
That's good. So,
just kind of sucks his head back.
you like swimming then?
And that's where that scene ends.
The head sticks out and just kind of looks. That's where that scene ends.
Freaking, like, toughen off that whole thing.
All the Avatar.
All the Avatar. All right. My wife will be appreciative of all of that. Yeah. So you make your way up the stairs. And sitting in the... what's the best way to put it? Kind of common room before you get into, like, the small little dormitories that I like, the little rooms and everything. There's a guy sitting there. He's got a pipe in his mouth, and he's cutting at a piece of wood, and wearing a slightly odd hat, not something you normally see in a lot of fashion at this time. A rounded little type of bowler style hat. And what in the world brings the wet, sloppy elf up these stairs to my place? Sorry, I am way too far away from that mic. And what brings that wet, sloppy elf up these stairs to my place?
That is a mystery now, isn't it? No. I guess it does. I guess I'll ask a question for a question. How much longer is my gold good for that I left you last time?
Easily got a few more months, mate.
Set down 1 sapphire.
That'll do.
Wonderful. Which room is he in?
That one over there.
Great. What happened?
Took a knife right in the gut.
What was he doing in a situation that he would be exposed to a knife?
He saved a lady in the street who was gonna get attacked. Punched the frickin' Yagamoth right in the face.
Nero doesn't do anything with. I'm damn proud. Anyway.
Nearly broke his jaw. He paid for it, though.
Well, heroism. It'll kill you.
Yeah. But at least you'll get remembered.
Have the clerics been by?
Nope. They're all busy dealing with the temple.
Of course they are.
Yeah, sounds like all sorts of crap got attacked. Aren't you running with some cleric, I heard?
Yes. She didn't come with me on this trip.
That was stupid of you.
No, she was on the trip. She didn't come with me here.
Oh, well.
She's
I guess
running
I
around
can understand
somewhere.
that. Well.
Believe you me, if I can, she will be here.
Yeah. Well, go on in.
Alright.
Don't get all weepy. You're already wet enough. As he looks at the, slightly damp footsteps.
I take a step closer to the door, shake slightly, just raining down a little bit more, and then proceed to walk in.
Seriously, I'm gonna make him pay. Okay,
And I
you
proceed to open the
door.
door.
All right. What you see before you, he's wrapped pretty tightly, but the wound seems to still be bleeding. It may not be a lot, but it just seems like it won't stop. He looks pretty bad. But when you open the door, you watch him just kind of turn. Hi.
By yourself.
What are you doing here?
Well, I happen to be in the neighborhood. What do you think I'm doing here?
Like me getting in a fight's ever been a big deal to you?
No, but the city was under siege. And then I heard you decided to be a hero.
I wasn't a hero. I just didn't want someone to die who didn't deserve it. Plus, she was really hot.
Alright.
Oh my.
People have died for dumber reasons.
Yeah. Dad.
Yeah. Yeah. Him included. I say, walking up and taking a chair.
So what are you doing? Why are you back?
Well, I'm here to check up on you.
No, you're not. You wouldn't have come back. You didn't even know.
No, I did not. But
So what's going on? Are you part of the whole fight?
I took part in the fight. I'll tell you about that one. But no, I came here to check on you. I didn't know you were in this condition. I came to just check on you.
I'll be fine. Just give me a few more days and this'll dry up and we'll be all good and I'll be punching people's faces again and we'll be all good. No worries.
Went to academy to learn to punch people.
Shut up.
And no, it won't be a couple days because if I have everything the way I would like it to, there'll be a cleric here as soon as I can.
Cleric, schmeric, I don't need none of that. I'm tough enough. I can
Actually, now
handle
I'm
it.
thinking about it, I don't want her here. She might think it's your time.
She's like, I need to do max healing. Just 1 second.
I legitimately just thought about that. I'm like,
He just
wait,
almost there.
no, like, legitimately,
Helps heal better.
legitimately, I don't think Nero in this situation.
Did you guys lose
would-
streaming?
No, one of our cameras went out, but it's okay. It's not Nero's table. It's that
Oh,
table.
okay.
Right now,
fix?
he-
The
he's
eye
got
candy's
it.
still here. We're all good.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
that.
But, like, out of character, legitimately, like, after all the crap Mittens has done, and he's like, I was their Tom. Like, I was like, no, actually, that's not the
Yeah.
cleric I would ever want.
This is so
Yeah.
awesome. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's great.
She just does things differently, that's all.
Anyway.
She's healed the crap out of you. I'll be just fine. You don't need to bring any cleric in.
You realize I'm going to do so anyways.
Oh, yeah, I know you will.
Actually, wait a minute. Do we still have our earrings?
Yeah, they never took it back.
Great. How far is their range?
They never stated a range. They could be pretty big. They could have a far range.
Meanwhile, accidentally hearing everything.
No. I accidentally turned it on conference call and just went through all this. Yeah, no. Mittens, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, God.
Yes, God.
Yes, God.
Is that you?
Make a wisdom. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, that would be so funny.
Having an out-of-body experience from that.
You're
So it's
hearing
on conference
voices in your head.
I don't know how these work. I assume just by talking to it, is it a conference call or is it like a one-on-one?
So they're supposed to be linked. So it's supposed to be like a conference call.
Okay. Mittens?
Yep, that's me.
Great. What would it take to get a cleric to where I currently am? Yes, you don't know where that is, and that's on purpose.
Well, then, I do not know.
Let's say I'm in the inner ring on the, like, eastern side.
What would it take to get a cleric there?
More for a personal a personal healing visit. I don't have a good way of saying that out loud, but yes.
Are you Hoyt?
No.
What?
Can I hear this with you? Like,
All of you, yeah.
Everybody at this
Everybody
table
can.
can hear what I'm saying.
doesn't Fernando
hear
have
too.
healing stuff?
I do now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I as in character know that yet
Do
or
you
not.
need
But I
somebody
do.
else healed?
Yes.
Okay.
And I would like a cleric who is a responsible healer. So do you have any suggestions?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Is
Thanks,
it,
Mittens, that's great.
So are you gonna leave the temple?
well, I'm gonna have to try.
Yeah, I'll let them know that.
Nero,
Somebody
I
in
can
there.
also heal.
Go with peace, sister, and keep the light with you.
Alright.
No offense,
You as
Bjorn, but I
well.
would like an actual cleric.
Okay.
So, Mittens is making her way.
Great. So because I'm not telling you where I am.
Nope, I'm just gonna wander that area.
No, so
Fine.
I'm going to tell you to wait in front of a store, like a specific store in that area.
Okay.
And we never named this character, did we?
No, you
Darn
didn't
it.
give me a name.
I forgot.
His name is Claudius.
Nero Jr.
It's not Nero Jr.
Nero Jew.
NJ.
And
Short.
I'm gonna say Kelvin.
Orin.
Kelvin?
Kelvin.
Good name.
Okay.
Alright. Kelvin, I'll be back in just a minute.
Don't worry. As he's kind of looking past you, and you hear the door just kind of it squeaks open. There is a rather pretty nursemaid type that's coming in to change his bandages. He's like, "I'm good. I'm good." He just has that smile.
Nero is flat faced.
Take all
Josh
the time.
is impressed.
Take all the time you need.
Great. I go back outside and I'm Shellington.
Yeah.
I need you to go to I don't know, Smith and West, whatever store. Insert store here that I won't get copyrighted on. And I need you to pick up the cleric and bring her back here.
You mean the cat?
Yes, the cat cleric.
Okay.
I don't know when she'll be arriving, but if you could just bring her back here when she does.
So you're needing healing, right, or something? You think that she's gonna be able to fix it?
She's a cleric. I'd hope she would.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you, whatever's wrong with him, it's not a normal wound.
Then I guess we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, well, I'll go.
Ja, compa, what's wrong?
As you watch Shellington just
Yeah.
kind of,
Flip flop, flip flop, flip flop.
yeah.
I heard you talking to Mittens. What's wrong?
Well, as I told Mittens, somebody's wounded.
Okay. Who?
I understand you would like to know more about me. That's not how I work.
That's why you have to dig it out of
This
it.
is fair enough, but
However, a few of us heard word story that Mince has to meet at.
doesn't mean I don't care or worry about you as
I
one
would
of my
like to go.
teammates.
Okay.
And suddenly I've derailed the rest of the party.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm actually mildly curious. Like, you're actually interneted. Interneted. You're interneted enough in
Internested.
You have
Interested.
been through a few. I'm interested. You piqued my interest.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so are you leaving it as Key following this?
Oh, man.
Since Key is
Got a
Key.
picture in the face.
Sorry, I'm working on a few things.
Except they cover my face. So I don't usually show that I'm a Yagamoth.
I was like, who's gonna
She's
punch her in
standing
the-
there over, is like, just swings.
No, I have something I want to do. So
Oh,
I'm not gonna
no.
follow.
Okay, so you let her go alone. Okay.
She can take care of herself. It's me.
Are you guys- Rashida and any of you guys, she's walking off.
I'm not gonna follow.
That's right. I know where she's going. I'll trust her for a minute.
Okay.
Bjorn?
You said you did not need me. I will trust your judgment.
Mittens is going to be there.
Thank you.
And I'll have better trust.
Okay, so you make your way. You're coming. You see the turtle sitting there at the store, just kind of.
Nervous.
Yeah, he's like, don't eat me, don't eat me, don't eat me, don't eat me.
Oh, can I sneak up on the
Because
turtle?
the store you sent him to has a whole bunch of seafood in it, like. a
I
whole
would have
bunch of-
sent him somewhere inconspicuous.
Meanwhile, he's not looking suspect at all.
Yeah.
So,
nervous turtle. He sees Shalia and he's like, he can't talk to you, so he can't say anything. But in his mind, he's like, "You're not the cleric. You're not even a cat."
I could talk to you.
Yes, you could talk to Shellington.
But no, I
He
have
can't
something-
talk back
I have
though.
something. No, Shellington can talk back.
Oh, he can talk back to you
Yeah, as long as
with
they
your
understand-
awakened
As long
mind.
as they understand one language, I can communicate with them
Oh,
mentally.
that's true.
So anything that understands the language, I can talk to. Like
That's
a horse, if it understands the language,
That's awesome.
I can talk to it.
Okay,
Just gonna stand next to Shellington.
That's all nerve-wracking.
you just watch him eyeing your knives.
now picturing my neighbor Totoro.
Yep.
Now, which one's holding the umbrella?
Umbrella. No, okay, so you do eventually show up.
Okay.
And you begin making your way back. Before we get into that, you guys, Shalia leaves, and it is not long after Shalia leaves that you end up with door slams open. Yeah, that's what I thought. As all the guys walk out, the one still pantsless. You can see Beden has his pants in his hand.
You don't want to say that.
He's like,
I just give him a big thumbs up. Just like, yeah!
"That's right."
Piss him off, you get the bird!
He needs to just make you a right hand man from now on. Piss me off, I'll give you the bird.
The bird. I'll give you to the bird.
Oh
No,
jeez.
just the bird. Because they can flip them off on the way out and they wouldn't know that I'm after them.
Oh, that'd be bad. All right, so after they clear out, he's just like, "Where'd she go? There were more of you before."
Well,
Nero needed help.
yeah.
Finding his turtle.
When does that damn elf not need help?
I don't know.
So we sent the
So we sent the Agamon. Woo!
So we sent the crazy dark elf. All right,
Well,
whatever.
actually, she volunteered, so we just let her go.
She didn't even say anything. She just left.
Oh yeah, that's proper. I wanted to talk to her.
That
Well,
sucks.
she'll be back. We know where to find her.
We'll
Fine,
make sure you get a
fine.
chance to talk to
Remember,
him.
you gave us these cool earring
You will
things.
never have
You
a
can
chance
just
to talk to
anyone.
me.
Get in here. We need to talk.
All right, I head in.
We're already in there, right?
No,
So now you're coming into his actual
Yeah,
office.
Oh, alright.
that's why I was confused earlier. Because I
Yeah.
thought they were already in the office.
Yeah, alright.
Right. So you guys file into the office. You can see this thing is covered. It has many, many swords all over the walls. Heads of dragons and like suits of armor. All sorts of trophies that this man has from whatever he has done. These suits of armor would not fit a single one of you because they are actually built for him. It would be like trying to put on Reinhardt's armor.
To be fair, there's 3 people that are proven to have that ability, but they had their own sets.
Yeah. So yeah, like just a lot of stuff that this guy has, and he sits down at the desk that's like made of like you're guessing
Mahogany.
mahogany and ebony.
But not just any mahogany.
Mahogany. Melchior 7. I'm sorry.
It's
Team
a
4-star.
it's a Dragon Ball Z abridged.
I really need to go watch that.
It's fantastic.
It's so funny. Krillin owned. Anyway, all right. So, yeah, he is sitting at a really beautiful desk. Again, with all sorts of odds and ends on it. There's a few different daggers that he probably uses as letter openers, or at least as threatening devices.
Daggers.
Yes, they are
Ledger
very nice.
openers.
Yes, openers. He uses them as openers.
I use mine as openers too.
Yeah.
Would you like
Open
to
a
see how
lot of
nice they are,
things.
Key?
Weird, I
Well-
use my sword as a closer.
No. Thank you. Seriously, Bird. Your hands. Useful. Not in this room. Good. You guys did a good job out there.
Thanks, mate.
But seriously, the one I wanted to talk to ran off.
Well,
And you needed to
She
talk,
was needed.
And you needed to talk to her about what?
But the good
I
news-
was up on the wall, you guys. The fight that you had was pittance compared to what it should have been. Yagamoth just up and disappeared after she had some sort of a small confrontation with one of them. And she's not that threatening.
Of course, you haven't seen her on a good day.
Whatever. I'm not that threatening, nor is like your entire party. There's no way you're going to send off an entire group of Yagamoth like that. Hundreds.
right?
I guarantee
And I'm glad we didn't have to fight him.
I will make sure you get a chance to talk to her.
Just saying, it worries me that we've been fighting multiple fronts. We've sent out men to try and figure out what in the world's going on, why the Yagamoth are attacking like they are now. Last time they were ever this active was when they had just after everything happened a long time ago with all the Dark Tower and twisting and all that stuff. I mean, that's beyond record.
You've forgotten the face of your father. I'm sorry. Dark Tower.
Let's be honest, I was about to make the fact that I am technically the gunman. Or whatever the guy's name is from that.
Stephen King series.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Anyway, I just didn't know the lines.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, guys. So, yeah, they haven't been basically active like this in recorded history that we have. we need to know what's going on. Some of them think it's connected to Credence. Rumors that sword getting made or those forges getting opened may have got them active.
Of course.
But why in the world they're teaming up with the Ska'ar makes no sense. They're always at war with each other. The Ska'ar hate them. They hate everybody, but I mean, they really don't like the Agamoth.
Perhaps they've perceived a threat that is greater than their hatred.
Maybe so. But that's what we're trying to find out. I need you guys to help with it. Tonight when we meet and talk in the Royal Hall, King will be there as well as one of our best spies. He says that he has some information. Hopefully that'll help lead us. Rashida, your mentor has asked that you stay on because he thinks that it may be part of your path.
All right. It's fine.
And he'd like your sword devoted there.
Both of them?
Your swords, yeah.
And my
Yeah, and my bow.
And my lands.
My hair.
And
Oh my
my turtle.
and my magic.
And my turtle. No, yeah. All right. And my eyeball.
I see what you did there.
All right. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to derail that. I'm sorry.
So many double puns.
All right. So, well, since I don't really have Shalia around here to talk, that's about all I need to find. That's all I need to do. I need to make sure you guys are going to show up there, and I need to know that you're committed to help. We can't let Isgalid fall, and we can't let the Agamoth do whatever they're planning on doing, because it's not going to be good.
No, it's not.
No matter what your interests are, money, self-preservation, little furry things in the woods, I don't know, finding your dad, you're not going to be able to do any of that if they actually succeed.
So we'll have to make sure that they don't.
Yeah. Whatever it is this guy comes out with on information, I got a couple of things I thought I ought to throw your way.
Yes.
I've learned a little bit more about you. You got me worried, Bird.
He has us all worried.
Oh no, your master's looking for you. You need to keep your beak low.
Thanks for the heads up.
I think he means up.
Yeah. I still got a head.
I've kept your name out of our records and everything so that Artemis can't find you.
That man is foul.
Not that one.
Well, that's probably for the best. Bookkeeping.
You.
His master's Artemis? Oh, mate.
It's okay. She will not play with meta. She just knows some things. That's what happens when you live with somebody. With you, I've talked to the Five Rings. They know about you, and they gave me this for you. They want you to study.
Okay.
He pulls out and hands you a book, and you see the symbol on it is a ring of fire.
No. All right. Do I know the significance of the Ring of Fire?
Absolutely, you know it is the first ring.
Okay.
And generally what most like real fighters first start to learn, and they find out if that's really how they want to fight or not. But yeah, you're definitely a Ring of Fire fighter.
All right, so I take the buck.
Okay. Bjorn. I can't even begin to thank you for coming out of the wilderness and telling us everything that you did.
It's something that needed to be known.
I know.
It would have been irresponsible to just keep it to myself.
We've taken everything you had to say back to the Council of the Inner Flame, and they have held off on Credence's execution.
That is good to hear. From what I can tell, and what you have said, he is one of the only people that could make a weapon that might actually be able to defeat this guy.
Oh yeah, he is probably the only one, the head of the dang frickin' Inner Flame.
Oh, that's news.
Who is the head of it?
Apparently.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I did not want to see him hurt, even if he is doing some crazy stuff. I believe very firmly that he's trying his best to do the right thing. I got a bad feeling, though. The messenger that told me seemed like he was hiding something. I'd like for you to go and your group, while you're out there looking for stuff, if you can, take a stop by, find out about the Inner Flame a little bit more. See if there's something they're hiding. Because if they're lying and Credence is dead, we may all be screwed. Or if there's something else going on, I'd like to know. Because right now I'm having a real hard time trusting them.
Well, we might have something.
What?
I pull out the book that I found in Credence's cart that's written in Dwarvish but in code. And I'm like, do you have anyone who's good at breaking codes?
When the hell did you start talking?
No, I'm not talking. I'm in your head.
Oh, I don't like that.
No one does.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, you did that before, didn't you?
Yeah, it takes a while for people to realize that I'm not moving my beak.
Man, I really don't like that.
Back
It works. It's cool.
Back on topic. Codebreaker.
No one does.
Codebreaker.
If you do a performance
Swordfish?
check to try and convince you you are talking.
Look for a man with red tumbler.
He just constantly moves his beak. All...
My performance isn't that good. It's a plus. Yeah, it's a +1. So, Codebreaker.
Yeah, let me see it. We'll talk at the meeting. I think that spy might do a decent job. Thank you.
We found it on the cart of Credence, so he had it in a hidden compartment.
If it's code, I'm guessing it's most of his techniques. It's
Probably.
something that
It is in Tenjungi. So.
I don't exactly want people to be getting
I
a hold
could
of.
read it, but I couldn't understand it.
All right. Well, we'll have a look at it. Other than that, I'm going to see you guys tonight. Get food, whatever you need, take a rest. Go make some money playing cards. But here's a real deck.
I like mine.
I know you do.
No one else does.
He tosses the deck to you.
Yeah, I got something else.
I'll just mark the new deck.
I'll just mark the new deck. Yeah, I got 2. I got something else I need.
Study that hard. They told me your dad used that one.
All right. I'll make sure to do so.
Rashida,
Yeah, mate.
how have you been?
Observing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How are these guys treating you?
Alright.
All right.
Yeah.
How are you treating them?
I've done nothing to him yet.
I don't think any of you understand. This girl's probably been trained harder than any of you. Beat within an inch of her life so many different times by the white staff. And nearly had her mind broken. I wouldn't be surprised if she's about as crazy as the dang sea elf.
Hey.
Please, no one can reach my lows.
I am getting close.
He's right, mate.
You'll
I'm
find-
a sea elf, I would like to let you know. That means I'm deep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. No.
It's a terrible pun.
Terrible. Horrible.
While you're training, you might want to talk with her. I don't think I know hardly a better swordsman.
Casually looks over
I
here.
might be able to think of one or two.
Yeah?
Yeah, Nero.
Well,
I'm not
But
present.
Fernando's not too
Night.
bad. That guy is not too bad at all. I haven't really seen a whole lot of him, but I've heard he's pretty good. Especially now they've got some crazy weapon he's swinging around. But as far as skill and speed, which I think is probably more what you're dealing with, you might want to look for her. Anyways,
As I spar with everyone.
he hasn't seen you near as much as he's seen her though. You gotta come from his point of view.
I'm not there to defend myself either,
Yeah.
so shutting up.
It's all right. Anyways, I'll see you guys tonight. So you guys are excused.
All right.
Back to Shellington leading you guys as you finally arrive. Shellington kind of pops his head up. And he's like turtle smile. I don't know the best way to do a
What
turtle
was that
smile,
again, mate? We
but
missed
no,
it.
no, I'm done. I'm done with that one.
Don't worry, it's recorded. That's the gif of the week right there.
Forever and ever.
The
Oh.
anniversary ones that we're gonna do in the future, all the parties, have all those expressions.
Yeah, a little bit of a turtle smile as he kind of notices the cat's there, and he looks over at Shalia again and kind of makes his way to the cat. And then just kind of starts. And he turns and starts leading you.
Okay.
Both of you can follow.
Yep.
Flip, 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 flip.
I'm not even gonna question why she's there. I'm gonna be like, all right.
Say what?
I'm trying to imagine
Let's
Shellington
just say
giving
my
an evil eye
curiosity's
Give me an
peaked.
evil eye.
at
Like I said, she doesn't even question. She's just like,
Girl
hey,
power
Shalia.
can
How
Let's
is the
go.
temple?
Yeah, it's really bad.
I'm sorry.
Destroyed, actually. Seems the Yagamoth took some things,
What'd they take?
some relics.
Do you know what specifically?
I do, but I don't know why they would want to take relics of my god.
Would I?
Do you know what
What
god
check
she
would I
serves?
need to-
Do you?
Give me a religion check.
Am I?
If she's gonna actually tell you what they are, that's also up to her. Like
Yep.
she may not want to share that information, but you can make me a check prior, so just in case.
That is a 19.
Okay, yeah, you probably would.
I'll tell her what they are.
Okay.
I don't mind telling her.
Okay. So she tells you what the three items are: a statue,
Small gem and a coffer.
the small gem, and a coffer. You assume it is a summoning ritual. But why they would want to summon some sort of a god-like being, especially one that they aren't generally related to. You know that she worships a god of death, though, so you could see that working, because I mean that kind of falls into line. You may assume that they either have plans to. There's a few different things you can think of. They might be thinking to add him to the Pantheon and see if he might favor them. They're just getting desperate. They might want to corrupt him. They might want to mantle him. Like, to actually have him, like, possess someone and use his power. or literally just find a way to channel, like just to draw that power and channel it whether he wants to or not, like to forcefully channel his power. You can think of a few different things like that could be happening. An awfully long time ago, a man did attempt to do that and nearly broke the world in a different plane. Not with this god, but you have heard of those kinds of stories that have been shared amongst the Agamoth. Like these guys wouldn't know those stories, but the Agamoth, having all the knowledge that they have from all those years and being the enlightened, you've actually heard some of those stories.
On our brief walk, I kind of explain what I think that might be used for.
Okay.
Including the stories that I would know. Mind you, I haven't been amongst my kind in a while. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do. I can predict pretty well, but I don't know for sure.
Well, we're gonna have to get those back. At least I am. I don't know how, but that's...
I could see why you'd want him back. I will try to help as much as possible. I won't get in your way.
I appreciate that.
Meanwhile, I'm studying my enchanting book with the codex and everything.
The armor book he bought.
And also kind of singing to myself as I do so, because that is me.
Because that is you, yes, sir.
No, it's pronounced this
So we
is
come
me.
up upon Fernando singing?
Yep, you come upon your
What
little
is up with our
Spaniard, your
group and
Spaniard
singing?
singing.
Well, he's a bard.
Is he singing good? Roll
Yes.
performance. I'm just kidding.
I will actually legit sing on stream if you would like me to.
She'll join in with you.
Yeah. Pick a Disney song, you're good. So yeah, you walk up on him singing, and Shellington just kind of comes up. He's like, like just this slow flipper, and then whack right on your lap to kind of catch your attention.
I already heard you. What's up?
Turtle has an attitude.
Comes and like,
Coming right quiet.
like just bangs the door a little bit, and like, so he can't obviously open the door unless he charges it and smashes the
So
door.
I was going to actually be outside. I was sitting.
Oh, you were going to be out with him?
Yeah, I was waiting for
Oh, sorry. I didn't know. So yeah, he smacks him to get him to kind of. He's screwing with
He's
you.
playing with you.
Yeah. And then he would just kind of waddle over, flipper over. He'd be like, "All right, I brought the cat. Sorry about the other one.
Any idea why she's here?
I have no idea. I was worried she wanted to make me into soup.
She doesn't seem like a person who would like turtle soup.
I don't know. I never know."
Anyway, down to business. Mittens.
That's me.
Great. I need your help.
That's what you said.
Yes.
That's why I'm here.
That is exactly what I said. So that begs the question. Why are you here?
You piqued my curiosity. Because you don't look injured.
No, I don't. And I said over the earpiece, I wasn't.
You're right.
So who
She
do you
is not
care
a cat,
enough for?
but she's got the curiosity of one.
Seriously, and the 9 lives.
Who do you care enough for? Seriously. Who do you
May
care
not look
enough
hurt,
for
but on
to
the
call a
inside,
healer?
I'm dead.
Sorry, say that again.
Who do you care enough for to call a healer? Because you wouldn't do it for some random Joe off the street.
That's fair. Mittens. I nod towards the door. And I go towards the door. I do halfway open it. And I turn around to Shalia. I will say the same thing that I said, Fernando. Yes, I know you're curious.
Okay.
I'm not in the business of getting answers, and you're not in the business of getting answers to questions either.
Oh, I'm not going to ask you. I'm just going to go look.
Hey, Shellington.
Yeah.
Could you just,
Sit on her.
pretty much. That is exactly what I'm
Sit on
asking.
me.
Just Yeah.
All right.
You really want your turtle to be turtle soup?
It comes at you.
Oh my gosh.
You watch just turtle flip.
It goes on top of his shell and you can't help it.
Make me a strength roll
Oh.
Sí,
Has to
non
be
mi
straight.
atrevo.
or a
Are
dex
you
roll if you want to
actually
try to
able?
avoid him. You
I
could-
want to try to avoid him.
yeah, you could
Can
give me a
we argue
dex.
acrobatics?
Natural 1. Natural 1. Natural 1.
7.
Oh my gosh, I rolled junk, and I still beat you.
I rolled junk too, so.
Yeah, I know, but dang, wow. Yeah, turtle ends up on top, just he just gives that look.
It's uncomfortable.
I walk over, looking at you, and just look down and go, looks
Can
like
I
my
get my
friends.
hands free?
I look at you and just go, looks like my friends have the upper hand this
He looks
time.
back up at you, and
really.
he's like, you know, she did save my life in that water you nearly got me killed in.
Yes.
I don't
And that's
exactly
why-
like this, but I didn't want to. I'm probably gonna get turned into soup after.
No,
this.
she'll blame me, not you.
No,
To
I
be fair,
don't think
to
so.
be
Can I
fair,
get to my
Nero,
torture
he
dagger?
doesn't
Oh,
have.
no.
Your
He
turtle's
doesn't
so
have hands.
depressed. It's so
He
funny.
has flippers.
Give me a sleight of hand check. See if you can
Oh.
wiggle it free.
Don't stab Shelly.
He's on top of me.
Oh no.
17.
Yeah, you get the dagger free.
Get the turtle off of me or I stab him.
Okay. he like immediately backs off. He's like, nope, I'm
there's
not
the
doing it.
While this is going on, Mittens has gone inside.
All right, Mittens. Is
Great. As you
gone
walk
inside.
upstairs, I say third door to the left.
It's 9 o'clock.
It is 9 o'clock.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you guys. All right, cool. You're gonna go in.
Okay, third door to the left.
While they're doing their thing.
We are going to take a break real quick and come back and see how that all turns out. Gonna give you guys 5 minutes to kind of get everything ready. We'll be right back. Good to go. All right. Hey, welcome back, guys. Now we left off. Are you okay?
Yeah, no. Realization of things.
We left off as Mittens was making her way into this building. Mittens, what you see here, it is dirty, dank, cold, very low, and whoever the crap he's got injured up here that he wants you to heal, you know they are in a very poor situation, at least by what you can see. In the lower levels, you can definitely hear there's some illicit activity going on. You make your way up the stairs, though, where he's kind of guided you to. And again, you see this man. Scruffy. He's not wearing much of a... Like, he's wearing an old, dirty white shirt that has a lace up in the front, right? But it's open. It's rolled up to the sleeves, but you can see it's like... He's probably got a lot of blood on these sleeves at some point, and you can see some of the staining, even though he's tried to clean it out. The black vest that he has on the outside over the top of that's just doing its best to still look semi-decent, but it's old and worn. Like, it's been years before he's had, like, since he's had any kind of clothes that are good. And these were probably worn by some dead dude that he ripped off of him. Like, that's the way it kind of looks. The hat that he's wearing, though, he seems to keep as clean as he can. It's old and beat, but he does seem to try to keep that nice. It's like the one nice thing on him as he whittles away on this stick. He's like, now I got a cat coming in here. Oh yeah, for, eh?
I don't even know. Nero told me to come up here.
Oh. That room there.
Alright.
Although, I'd wait a minute.
Oh,
Just stay out here.
okay.
As you just hear this,
Gonna wait.
you just kind of hear this giggle as the girl opens the door and looks back and just kind of and walks out.
Oh dear.
I'm so proud.
You're good to go.
Alright.
Thanks.
Nice hat.
Thanks.
I'll go inside the room.
All right, you go in
Where it happens.
and you see this kid who he looks like he's a half-breed. Most likely akin to more closely akin to Nero.
So, I would like to say that, though. He's not actually my kid. Like,
No, I know you've said that.
yeah.
You don't need to go any further than there.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, akin to a Nero, though, by what you can tell. So you don't know what that means. What in the world are you doing here?
I was told somebody up here needed healing. You look like you probably might be the poison that I'm looking for.
I don't know. I feel really good right now.
Yeah. I'm
Oh, that hurts.
Good.
You're good. Go on. I'm sure there's other people in other rooms who need help more than me.
Well, this was the room I was directed to. So let's just see. I mean, I'll just
It's good. It's good. He's got himself covered up so you cannot see the actual wound.
right.
But you can tell. I mean, he's hurt.
I'll just go over to him and
No.
I'm
What?
waiting for you to pull like I'm a cleric. I've seen it all before.
Right. Well, that's what I was about to do.
Sorry.
You look, I'm a cleric. I got this covered. All right.
So do I.
Yeah.
I've got this covered just fine.
Yeah.
Go on.
Well, you're obviously Hoyt. I'm just gonna.
I'm just gonna slit your throat. And...
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Soft pause and then just
Kitty soft. Soft kitty wants your cat.
No, that one definitely get us right.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. So you. He's like, fine.
All right.
So you pull back the cover, and you can see he's wrapped tight, but that wound is starting. Like you can already see, even through the many layers of bandage, it's already starting to come in blood. Like the blood's soaking through.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I'm doing okay. Just keep this changed as needed, and it'll dry up and be good.
Yeah, probably not.
What? I had a really bad wound. It's only been, like 7 days.
Well, should not be bleeding like this after 7 days.
Well, have you ever been stuck by a knife like that before?
Like what?
A knife like this long? Shut up.
He's young. He hasn't stabbed people before. He doesn't know the utensils of the trade.
I've been stabbed by lots of things, but
Yeah? You don't look it, but I mean you're covered in fur, so, does a good job.
So can I tell that this is not a normal?
Oh yeah, you definitely know it's not a normal wound. There's no way
That I'm
this
not
thing
gonna
should
be
still be
able to-
bleeding. What spells do you have? I mean, you're a pretty high level cleric at this point.
Aside from regular healing spells, I've got. Well, I mean, aside from cure wounds and stuff,
What level? What's your highest level spell?
I have 4th level spells.
Oh, yeah, you probably don't have it yet.
Nope.
Greater restoration is 5th.
Fifth level,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the DeVito problem.
But
Yeah,
I could-
you know that it's beyond your healing.
Do I know if there's anybody back at the temple that is still alive that could?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I will.
Go about it that way.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I told you. I'm good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
just a few more
you're
days.
totally not good.
Your bedside manner is astounding.
She's not one to beat around the bush,
She
all right?
doesn't mince words.
You're gonna die unless I get a better cleric, someone that has more knowledge than me here.
If I was gonna die, I'd already be dead. This thing just hurts like hell, that's all.
Nope. That's gonna kill you soon.
Fine. If you think this is gonna kill me, do you think this will help? I'll let you understand anything more about it?
Alright, what's he giving me?
He hands you a necklace. I ripped it off of him. I was gonna use it to make some money, but I think it might be a little more useful. This is a little more valuable than money right now.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna look at it. What is.
Make me a religion check.
Remember who came with you.
Remember what?
Remember who came with you.
Did not roll good. 6.
You do not know who like what this is specifically. It does feel that it's probably some sort of a religious thing, but you're just not sure who or what.
Okay. Alright. I'll tell him I will check this out.
Alright. Well, good luck to you, cat lady.
Good luck to you. Poison, I don't know your name.
I'm really, really sorry. My name is Kelvin.
Alright, good luck to you, Kelvin.
What,
I will be back
what was your
soon.
name?
My name is Mittens.
Oh, that's really fitting. Look at those hands.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. At least you didn't laugh.
Oh, if I do, it really hurts. So
Yeah.
I'm trying my best.
All right.
You have no idea how hard it was when you were down on my stomach with those little paws. Anyways.
I'm gonna go let the others know what I found out
All
before
right.
the turtle kills my friend.
Yeah. Shellington's a little bit
Or
of
my
a
friend
he's
kills
a
the
little he's a
turtle.
little brusque, isn't
One or
he?
the other.
I like that turtle.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So you make your way out, and the
and they're still. I'm gonna kill him.
yeah the guy at the top of the stairs there in that kind of common room. He's just like, yeah, he's gonna be dead in a day.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
Yeah. Sure. Everyone else that got wounded by one of those daggers is already dead. The fact that he's held out is really surprising.
Yeah. I guess he's pretty strong.
Yeah. Didn't want to tell that to Nero though. Didn't want to get him as worried, and I didn't think he'd pay up otherwise.
Oh, so you're saying I should not tell him that he's gonna die soon?
Probably a good idea. I mean, even him, he might actually get upset, shed a tear or something. You don't know how bad that could be.
No. It's really tempting. You're tempting me to tell him.
Oh, well, I apologize. Don't do that. He won't do anything whatsoever. It won't give him any kind of reaction, so there's no point.
Right,
Just go do your job. Right?
Gotcha.
Crazy cat.
Going to.
Okay, you make your way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the turtle is like backed to a wall. He's like, you really made me, you stuck me in this. I'm not gonna ever spend any time alone with her.
No one should.
Ouch.
I mean, that bird, I don't care. She
The
can
last
eat
several people that I know of that have spent time alone in a room with her are either dead or have been stabbed multiple times.
I thought Credence was okay. Well, I mean, he's not okay, but she didn't do anything to him.
I mean, that's fair. That we know of. That was my reaction too.
Yeah, okay. He got me there. Just don't let her stick me with that thing. As you walk out, you see this whole scene.
I assume, like, after the turtle walks away, she's probably more threatening me than him.
No, I'm just standing there. I figured out where the room was.
Yeah.
I'll get there eventually.
This is gonna end badly.
So I walk out.
Yep. You walk out.
Shalia, do you know what this my dangle of a necklace
Which I
is?
can't even.
You don't have to roll anything. You know
Okay.
exactly what it is.
Nero also looks over.
The guy who gave you that,
I
that
knew
torture
it!
dagger,
Mm-hmm.
it's his god.
That kid's gonna die.
You don't know it's a kid.
Well, whoever it is. Person, whoever, is going to die.
I'm sorry.
Not if I have anything to do with it. I'm going to the temple. I gotta go get one of my
How's the wound?
brothers. It's
Still bleeding?
yeah, it's not good.
Really painful, right?
Yep.
I hope someone has. Do I know what has to happen in order for that to get fixed?
Yeah, there's only two ways that those wounds go away.
Hope you know someone who can do that.
I've got connections.
How important is this kid to you?
You keep using the word kid.
I don't know who's here. I'm just gonna say kid because I'm assuming that it's a kid. Yeah.
I'm ignoring you. Minz, how long would it take you to get there?
I don't know how long it takes.
Took you about 30 minutes to cross town, so take an hour back and forth.
Great, take Shellington.
Shellington go faster.
You're gonna make me right. You're gonna make me put her on my back.
Shellington?
What?
Kayla might die if we don't.
Why?
Wait, what?
Caleb.
Okay, I'm sorry. C names.
okay.
C names. My bad.
I'm
My bad.
absolutely okay with this. What's your problem?
Frick, I'm going through all the C names now. Calvin, thank you.
Kelvin's K.
Shh, not in my spelling.
This
All
one's
right,
spelled
this
with
one's
a
spelled with a C.
Yes, Calvin.
It's like
Kel-
Calvin with an E.
Uh huh.
Calvin could die if we don't do this.
Oh, that's not good. Fine, get her on my back.
Mittens?
Your chariot awaits.
Right. This is gonna be interesting.
Tell me about it. All right. Is she ready?
Are you ready?
Sure.
All right, here we go. He just like takes off. You're like,
High pitched cat squeal.
yeah.
She gets there, she's a big old puff ball.
Right.
Paws digging into
Just
the
falls
shell.
Thank heavens the shell's not got that kind of issues. Now I need to see. Come on, what's up?
Picture of a cat.
On a turtle.
No, it's not a
On the
picture.
turtle?
It's a video of a cat riding a tortoise.
There you go. Yes.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
10 times faster.
But yeah.
Anyway, so
Turtles actually move really fast, guys.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but yes. Cat riding turtle.
Yep.
There you go.
sorry guys. But all right,
Oh my gosh.
I go.
Of course you'd find that.
What do I do?
Gotta keep things interesting.
Yeah.
So what is he? Friend? Kid?
He's not your business. I say, walking back inside.
Oh, there's no one to stop me.
Nope.
I'll follow him.
Sorry, you haven't done much, man. I'm sorry.
If he's walking inside, you're gonna follow him in,
Uh-huh.
or are you just gonna scale the building?
I guess I could scale the building.
You could do either at this point. I walk back inside.
I'm gonna just follow behind him.
Okay, you walk in behind him.
Walk up the stairs.
Okay, this kind of area is absolutely familiar to you. You're used to this kind of stuff. It doesn't surprise you one bit, especially given the nature of who Nero is.
Mm-hmm.
You're just walking up to go see him.
Mm-hmm. I open the door, walk in, and shut it behind me.
Oh, I killed my man. Okay.
Whether she opens it again is up to her.
Why not?
Okay.
I walk in, and the first words I say is, "Whatever you do, don't get out of the bed."
I before any of that, how closely are you following Nero?
Pretty closely.
Okay, so like he's gonna be up into that common room, and you would be in the common room at the same time. Okay. So, you do that, and the guy's like,
She's with me.
so you brought her to finish the job, eh?
How's that sapphire treating you?
Nice.
Great. Do you want to keep it?
It's already gone, mate.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. I say, walking into the room.
Don't be too rough.
I do try slamming the door behind me. She's walking in.
Okay. You slam the door, and she's just gonna follow in behind, I assume. So,
I give the guy with this whittling whatever he's whittling no attention whatsoever.
that's fine.
Well, I guess I'm alone out on the porch now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
You chose not to follow.
I'm deciding how long it will take for me to get bored and walk in.
Just stop singing, mate. Make some money.
Anyway.
You never
Busted.
get
In this little alleyway, probably more likely to find someone who's trying to rob me.
Like, shut up! I'm trying to sleep.
Pretty
No,
much.
I-
We're trying to rob people here. Can you be a little less loud?
Yeah, that would not.
Anyway.
Alright, so yeah, you walk in.
I specifically, when I walk in, slam the door behind me. Don't get out of that bed. She's with me.
So I do walk in at this point.
You found somebody.
No. She's not the one.
As you open the door, and you're like, no. She walks right in. He's like, are you serious? What the hell?
Number one, she's not the one that stabbed you, obviously. Number two,
No kidding.
Take
she
it
wasn't
easy.
here when everything went down. She's actually with my party.
Why
Number
are
three,
you running around with dark elves? Why
Just
would you be
one.
with Yagamoth?
Did you not notice the bald head?
I'm wearing a captain's hat, thank you very much.
The missing eyebrows.
Missing eyebrows.
I noticed you looked
The
a little
meme will
weird,
never
yeah.
die. Oh well. It's not by choice, it was by contract, and she's so far not a terrible person.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
so
walk
kind.
in. By the way, I'm not gonna walk into the room. I'm gonna figure out where it's at. I'm gonna sit outside the door.
Okay, so you get up there with the guy in the common area?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
More
And I'm
try.
going to continue reading books and trying to learn things. But I'm going to be listening.
Oi, mate. Get out of here. You're bugging me.
Poor Nando. No one wants him around.
You keep humming.
I actually been quiet at this, but I have been for a while. Because
Yeah, you
since
think you're quiet.
I've been trying to listen to what they're
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
so I'm not doing anything. I'm just reading quietly.
No, Mittens went to go get
Making
somebody.
me antsy. Alright,
Sorry,
Ben's
go
about to go. Sorry. You're
You're
good.
good. I didn't realize you were not done talking.
That's fine, sorry.
Shalia took, or not Shalia, Shellington took Mittens to go get somebody who can actually help you. She followed me in here because she's nosy like that.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, whatever.
It's a nasty dagger that stabbed you.
Yeah, it was pretty sharp.
Did it hurt a lot?
Yeah, it hurt a lot.
Like more than it should have?
I don't know, I've never been stabbed with a dagger before.
Like this one.
Did it look like this one?
Oh, hell.
How many rounds would it take me to kill her? How many rounds? All right.
Yeah, it looks just like that.
Alright.
You can see him, like, really getting freaked out at this point.
Yeah,
Knife goes away.
Shalia, you're being much.
I just
more
wanted
of a-
to confirm. Making sure Mittens isn't wasting her time.
Why do all of you Yagamoth carry one of those things?
It's a torture dagger. I've been tortured with it. You've been stabbed by one.
You tortured yourself with your dagger? You're messed
No.
up.
I did not.
She's a
torture
dark
myself
elf or a
with a
Yagamoth.
dagger.
Yeah, but that's worse than I thought.
I'm a Yagamoth that's not with my kind. What do you think would happen if I was caught?
That's a great question. You could turn in all the information you got,
They don't take kindly to people
cause
not
my
being with them.
dad to die.
That wasn't her fault. Oh wait, you know about that one.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Okay.
Fine, I'll assume you're actually okay, but
Please leave.
hey, it's okay. She's kind of hot. Sorry, character.
Absolutely leave, please.
True sight just sees through
Well
illusions,
then.
right?
Your true sight sees through illusions, yeah, like dark
Okay.
and like dark magical darkness and
Okay.
that kind of stuff.
Just asking.
You
Okay.
think Bowler Cat looks somehow different?
I'm wondering how aware of what's going on I am of what's going on inside that room. I am.
You just hear kind of the muffled everything, and then all of a sudden you hear this, "Ah!" You know, that kind of stuff. So you're like, what in the world? Makes sense. Yagamoth in there probably freaked him out.
Been there, done that.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
it's all right, Dad. It's fine.
Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Like, biological or...
Or not your story. Not a story for you.
Okay.
What are you saying?
How old are you, kid?
19?
19. And you're living in this dump?
Really? That's the question you have for me? I
Out
could
of character. Ouch!
Stab with a dagger. And you're asking me why I'm living in a dump.
Well, just, I know what your dad does for a living. I thought he could probably put you up in a nicer place.
The school he has me going to is really good.
Yeah, what are you studying?
Philosophy, arcane studies, history.
Arcane studies.
Why are you all suddenly getting excited? I'm very concerned suddenly.
I'm not really excited. I'm laughing at Tay's reaction.
Arcane studies. That must be interesting.
Oh yeah. Right now we're studying Orsina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a hard subject, probably.
There's just
I
a lot
wasn't
of
much
history.
for magic.
Yeah.
I kind of slept through most of those classes myself.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, I don't have those classes?
We're getting
You go to
into
school too?
Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, it's all dark down there. I'm sure I'd be asleep all the time if I were down there too.
It doesn't seem that dark to people who live there.
Yeah. Dad, what's going on?
If I had an answer for you, I would give it. I don't know why she's here.
I'm just making your
But
dad
I am just like, at this point, we're just waiting for Mittens to come back.
Okay.
At this point, I'm just enjoying making your dad extremely uncomfortable.
Okay. Guys, I think I need to take a nap.
You probably do need some rest.
Yes, you do.
So I'm just gonna, as you watch, he just kind of passes out.
Mm-hmm.
Check his pulse. Check his pulse.
Put a mirror up to his. Make sure.
He is still alive.
Okay, just making sure.
He's breathing. He's just not super conscious at this point.
No, it'd probably be easier for Mittens to bring it back after he died. Because she should have resurrection at this point.
That's true.
Some form
It
of
is true.
Vivify.
It's like, I got this, guys.
A tabaxi was found murdered in a back alley.
All right.
Yagamoth might be
Tabaxi
winning.
taken in for the murder of 19-year-old. Wait. All right, so, yeah, you eventually do get back. It is cutting it really close to when you guys need to be back to the palace.
I don't care.
I know you don't care. She might.
I don't know. I don't know what he does either.
Well, then we were told when we were at the wall.
You were told before at the wall before that you
We
needed
all
to
know
meet
we're
up.
supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Check my sundial.
Sundial. Oh man, you do hear the bells toll for the time.
For whom the bell tolled.
Oh jeez.
Oh, someone had to say it.
Just not that bell. Oh my gosh, that horrible spell. Anyways,
that spell so much.
me too. It's awesome. Oh, okay, so you get back.
Sad not to take it on this character.
And two more. You got a couple of you got a cat and
A lizard folk.
he's not a lizard folk. This is a human, but he's kind of a deeper caramel skin, got like really tight pulled back hair, and braided
Slightly
tight
gecko-ish.
plaited to his head. Like braided.
Yeah, I know. I was more concerned about. I was trying to figure out what Tay was saying.
Gecko-ish.
Because he said he was a lizard.
And he's not a lizard.
Okay.
Human.
You may.
Kuman. Yes.
Kuman. Where is the boy? Ah. Let us see the wound.
I stand up and I back out of their way.
He comes down and checks. This is not a good thing.
It never is.
I am worried. There is more here than simply giving your boy here a restorative healing.
Mm-hmm.
There is a god at play, and if he wants him, he will have him.
It's a little early in the campaign for me to try and fight a god. Anyway.
I think we all fight against different gods.
What is there to be done?
I will do what I can, but I worry that you may find him back here sooner than you want.
Which one do you mean?
What do you mean?
Sorry, you said you might find him back here again. Are you talking about the guy that stabbed him, or are you talking about the kid himself?
The kid. The
Okay.
kid. Yeah. Either way, I will do what I can. He places his hand over the wound, and you watch the radiant light emit from his hands, and it actually burns away the wrappings to reveal that it's healed, but you can still see this jagged red mark where it's put back together. I do fear that this will never leave him. And should things get worse, I do not know if even my powers can fix this problem.
Is there anything that I can do?
To my knowledge, there are very few things that can be done. The original wielder of the blade would need to will it to no longer be working. Or somehow you would need to get on the good side of the god
That won't happen.
and convince him not to take the boy.
I understand. And at this point, I'm not sure what else I can do, so I go ahead and I put the key dagger on the table next to the kid and walk out.
Which god are we talking?
The god's name is Azarius. He is a god of pain and torture. He does not care if it is blood or simply psychic pain. Physical, spiritual, it does not matter. He wants pain. He served Hegel in his time, believing his acts to be righteous. But
Okay.
now the followers, they are very, very scary. You have one sitting in your midst.
I am no follower of that god.
Then why do you carry a dagger of his?
'Cause it's
That
the
is an
dagger-
abomination.
It's because it's the dagger that tortured me.
So you carry it around with you.
Yes. I didn't
Is
have
that
any
not
weapons
some
at the
sort of
time.
a...
I had no weapons at the time.
Then I understand, and I applaud your efforts to fight against his victories. Anything that can be done to put him down and fight against him, I would happily help.
I'm gonna also pass along the information that she gave me about the relics.
That makes sense. The god we worship, he was a god of darkness, of death, but not one of evil. But I could see how they may wish to channel or use him as they will. Be careful. Sister, I worry for you quite a bit in this mission if you are going to fight against them, and this is actually what they plan. A long time ago, your family suffered because of something similar.
I did not know that.
I learned of it a long time ago, but was not sure when the best time to talk to you was. But I think that there is not a better time at this point. Just be careful. I would hate to see you fall to this as well.
Well, I will do what I can. obviously we need to. We have a similar goal now. He wants to keep him from this god, and we need to go down, get our relics back.
Yes. You are right. Hopefully, you do not die in your journey. We await your return, as we will keep working our best. I hope that what I have done will be enough for your son. Or for, I apologize. I assume too much. But will be enough for this boy.
This is all that you can do, I understand.
Yes. Take care. Don't come back dead.
No guarantees.
I already had it once.
I will make my way. By the way, tell your Tata, he is quite the speedster.
Mm. Yes, he is.
That was a very fun ride. As he makes his way off.
Can't beat the turtle mount.
You guys now know that you guys you need to make your way back, but up to you how you're going to handle that.
Yeah.
If you're going to stay with Kelvin or not. What are you going to do?
I'm sticking with Kelvin.
Okay, you stay with Kelvin.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I sit down. I take a chair. Chilia,
Yes.
how does someone who used one of these daggers decide to stop the suffering for someone?
She doesn't actually know how to do
I don't know. I'm never been a follower of this god, nor do I know. Neither do I know of many in my circle who do. I can say not many do.
You know one who would.
Yeah.
I know one, but I don't fancy asking him. Last time we met, it wasn't pretty.
To put this in the simplest terms that I can muster, how many people would I have to kill, do you think, that would have the ability to stop this? If there was a number of, say, how many people that actually worship this person.
You would die before you finish that.
This is why it's a theoretical question. We're talking hundreds, 20s, 50s?
So from the other room, does it sound hypothetical to me?
Thousands. You're talking thousands.
Interesting.
If you found the particular guy who said caused said thing.
And that's the problem with magic. Does it stop if you kill them? Or is it by choice? If it's by choice, then a person that, a person that thrives off of torture wouldn't exactly be down
There's always
to
a way
that.
to convince someone.
Actually, while we might not be in exactly the same business, we both do generally the same business, or in the very general business.
I kill people, you steal things.
I
smuggle
transport things,
Yeah, generally the same business.
generally.
I don't know if I've heard generally in business stated more times. In that span
Not
of
the same
time.
business at all.
Nope, not even close. I meant that more under the assumption of underground business.
Underground hippiness, yes. We deal with the same crowd, generally speaking.
Is there any way to contact somebody? Any way to contact any of these people?
Yeah, There is.
Any
No
way
one.
that I have access to?
No one I made a deal with. We could possibly contact.
And how do you think of that one?
He's the reason that Dark Elves got Star Mithril. And the reason that
Have you actually told anyone this
No.
yet?
he's
Aside
the
from you
reason
now.
Creed and Sai got out. Because of the deal I made with him. Are you ready to trade anything to get what you want?
Well, if the price is Star Mithril, I don't think I have an option on that one.
I have some.
Would you be willing to trade it for me?
The kid's still young. He has a lot to live for.
I guess we'll talk about this more, won't we? By now, though, I do believe you have a dinner you're supposed to be attending, or a meeting.
Yeah, fashionably late.
Wonderful. Send them my regards for not being there.
I wish you luck. Keep me updated.
Mm-hmm.
I like the kid.
Man, that's some serious implications.
Meanwhile,
All
I
right.
opened up this and let's see.
Yeah, right.
Bull!
It doesn't work that way. You don't get to tap in. They have to activate.
I was just kidding.
I know.
Before I leave,
Full
though,
Metal Alchemist. What is the price of a human life?
Right.
Well, maybe Mittens opened hers
before I
up.
leave, I'm gonna hand Nero my diamond. Get your kid a better place to stay.
I have mine. I know, but I know the guy that runs this place.
Having him around sleazy people will make him not the best
More vulnerable.
kind of person. If you're spending that much on his education, you'll want him to be better.
Yes. The only part about that is, as you well know from my turtle, it's the sleazy people that are looking for me. And the sleazy people that are looking for me fear entering this place uninvited. It's less a cause of this is the best I could do, is this is the best defense I have for him.
Well then, spend it on his education.
Yeah. You may go on your way now.
Off I go on a fun adventure to the castle.
Okay. Are you following?
Yeah.
I assume you weren't in the room for this whole conversation, by the way, because I don't
I
think...
was totally standing
She
there.
never
listening
said
the
she
whole
left.
time.
I would have had the conversation if you were there. I thought you walked out with the priest.
She's hiding under the bed.
Surprise!
It's only a twin. It didn't have the girth to hold her.
Oh, jeez. All right.
No, that's
So-
fine. I left and
I'm sitting
probably
outside the door.
Fernando
so-
and I probably left.
This scene.
I don't know. If I came out
If
of the room,
Fernando
would you?
are you sticking around or are you following back with Mittens?
What I would end up doing, probably after basically only Nero's left in there, is I'd walk in, see how he's doing. Basically. So this is him, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like someone to keep you company while you were here?
I think the others need you to watch. I think the others need your guidance.
That is true. But I wonder if you might need it more.
I'm not one for taking guidance.
This I know as well. But it doesn't mean you don't need it. Besides, I'm not offering guidance. I'm offering me as being around as a friend.
Mm.
Otherwise, if you really do need time alone, then I will leave.
I would
I
prefer.
will see you in a few, though.
I would prefer time alone. Thank you.
Okay.
Very well then. I will see you in a few hours.
Okay.
I'll see you in a few hours.
You stay with
Mhm.
Kelvin. You're heading off with everybody else. Returning to the guys who were at the place. Key, you have 500 gold that you've been ripping people off with your new marked cards.
Jeez.
And a lot of money!
Nope.
I'm going to continue reading.
Hey,
the book.
this one is actually in monetary value, not in a solidified form.
What did you say, Bjorn?
I'm going to be continuing to read the book.
Okay. You read through the book. Are you still focusing on the elemental stuff, like learning more about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Elementals, I'll actually expand it a bit to monstrosities as well.
Okay.
I do want that back at the end of the day.
We'll see. We'll see if you remember.
I will get that back at the end of the day.
If you ask for it, you will get it back.
I'll get you some information on some things that you find.
I'm studying the Ring of Fire book.
All right. You're starting to read into the philosophy of the Ring of Fire. That basically is the simple ideas of kind of like a good offense is a good defense, right? The power that one can gain from being the attacker, going on the offensive, learning how to control a battle via the offensive rather than just simply being a defender or sitting back and trying to control the battle that way. Learning how to really own a fight. And then some of the, metaphysical, esoteric type stuff that they talk about. And you also start flipping through and seeing like some of the katas and the trainings and things that are in there on learning how to actually manifest the true the true flame from within.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start working on some of those things as you begin to expand upon that. But you guys now are making your way towards the place as Beren comes out. He's like, all right, guys, let's make our way. Come on. Rashida, Aliran's going to be there. He's got some stuff to talk to you about.
All right.
Quick note on that, though. It is 5 minutes till 10.
I know. So, you guys get there. All of our people but Nero.
Which
You
is
guys
funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
again,
which is funny because Shellington's there too.
No. No.
Shellington went without you.
I'll say Shellington wouldn't. Shellington wouldn't. He's going to be right there with you guys. Or
As
guarding,
close as he can get.
I'm going to say or guarding the door. You guys have had the experience of being at the palace before. The beautiful white, well-carved walls that just feel almost more natural than hand carved. You now have a little bit of an idea why.
Yeah.
The palace is huge, like really high vaulted ceilings. Obviously, it's spacious and gorgeous and echoes as you walk. But coming up into the war room, right? You guys, it changes from all the gaudy beauty to a much more utilitarian fashion, right? Now in here, you see old worn suits of armor, like weaponry and such hanging on the walls. There's tapestries of different families. One of these is a dragon and a stag tapestry that sits currently behind what appears to be like the throne, on a green field background. The king is sitting there with Aliran standing, holding the staff. It is very, very good to see you again, Rashida.
Hey, Master, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Luckily, we were able to stop Credence from being killed for now.
Well, that's great. What do you need us to do? Help you out?
Well, there is much to be heard. The spy that was sent out has come back, and we need to hear what he has to say. But I have something to tell you in private after the meeting.
All right.
Sir, please show us what you have. as he turns and looks at this man that you almost didn't notice in the room. He's 2.5 feet tall.
Ah.
He has a beard down to almost his knees.
And he looks extremely lucky.
A small little purple hat that's flipped back. Pointed ears that come out to like here. Very long.
Yep.
Sharp eyes and a really like crooked little nose. And he just looks almost with an evil kind of look, like just mischievous kind of looking, but not, just what it is. So it's my turn, eh?
Matt.
I don't know what you're talking about. He sounds perfectly like a goblin from World of Warcraft.
Are you open to constructive criticism?
What?
I really need to sit down with you and just record all your NPC voices.
Come on! Is that a bad thing?
No, I imagine I'm going to a vendor in Warcraft 3 with the friggin' like
I haven't
goblin.
played Warcraft, I don't know. He's not a goblin.
I
by the
know,
way.
but that's just what it makes me think of.
Yeah.
Mate, you're a spy.
Yeah, why? What's wrong? They don't pay me to talk.
Just want you'd be great at being stealthy. You're so little.
Yeah. It's part of the job, honey.
Oh, don't call me that.
Sorry.
What's your name?
You can call me Stilts.
Oh my god.
Alright, Stilts. It's an interesting name.
Yeah, what's yours?
Rashida.
Rashida. Spicy name.
Yeah. That's,
Right.
could you just tell us what you need to tell us, mate? Just get over with.
Spicy name.
Well, so I heard that you guys took a boat a little while back. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it didn't end well.
Yeah, I know.
I make the black dragon origin.
Exactly! That dragon that was being taken, I heard it was actually going to the Agamoth.
This raises
You know what
even
I
more
want to know is why ain't you copying his talk?
I don't think there's anyone who wants to sound like me. I don't think there's anyone who wants to sound like me. Fetch!
By the arcane
What is that?
power of the-
What is that?
You're
It's a
welcome.
parrot.
Do I have silence? Please, Matt, can I have silence for once?
Don't worry, I can do this in your hand.
Spicy! Ah, dang it, I can't do it. I can't get the pitch.
No, spicy. You gotta be tender. Anyways.
Oh my gosh.
You're welcome, everybody.
I love you all.
Yeah, it's wow, our viewership just dropped.
You are welcome. Sticking with it. Anyways, that dragon they were trying to take, I dug into it. Why in the world do they want dragons down there? They don't really exactly enjoy being forced like that. We learned a little bit more. Because we heard about him. Mr. Bearbolg over there. That's what he basically is, isn't it? With everything I've heard.
Yes, like a cattle bear.
You're not wrong.
I believe the term is settled on as barbarian.
Barbarian? Oh, whatever.
Bo, 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 bo.
He said he saw something about the tower. And thinking they're trying to release Hegel. Well, I don't think they think that they're ever going to be able to release him, at least not without something really powerful. But, it seems like they're trying to at least channel and focus his power. Make some kind of an avatar. I think they're trying to make one of the dragons here in this world into one of him.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's not!
That's what I was thinking.
Pretty obvious!
Honestly,
No,
that sounds like a horrible idea.
Anyways, that's about all I got, guys.
Go rest
I'm a
your
little
voice,
bit
mate.
worried, though. I heard that there were other shipments going in. They already could have what they want.
at least as far as the dragon side goes. We need to dig in further. The Blades told me that you guys already were delving in so deep that you were the ones to talk to, so that's why I'm here. You got any more information for me? Maybe I can help.
Decoded book.
Yeah.
Oh! Codes?
Yeah. But I'm not sure I want to hear this guy talk ever again.
Says the fridge.
And then the bird just does the same thing in his mind instead.
So you don't like hearing this?
Why did we invite the bird?
I'm more impressed no one's asked about me, actually.
Never having that parrot get around us again.
I don't think you
So
can
also,
really stop
I
it.
have other things that wake up. I pull out my maps. Because I've been making them as I've been going along and start laying out maps of areas.
Woo! This is awesome! I got codes and maps and all sorts of stuff. Great!
Phone users.
Sorry, guys. Give me a second.
He like climbs up onto the table, rips open the book, and starts looking.
Rips the book in half and starts putting individual pages down.
Not yet. This is real garbledy-gook dwarvish.
Mm-hmm.
Tejungi, sorry. Tejungi.
Yeah, same diff.
Dwarves are really ugly, though. Anyways,
You can say that about Tenchuki.
shut up. This is a mess. He says a code, right? Did you ever get a sign? Do you know? Anybody know the key, possibly? Do you know who might know the key?
Credence.
Oh!
I pull out my book, actually. I do have a codex, remember?
What?
And I start flipping through it. I look at some of the stuff on there. It's like,
Can you
actually,
Let me see that.
He reaches over.
What's the key?
these are the key.
Okay.
There are two different books, yeah. Matt, there are two different books, yeah. There were two different books. One was a codex book, and the other one was
Yeah, so one is an entire like blacksmith's codex, right? And there was a key given to you so that you could learn how to read it.
I don't remember what that actually was. Like, yeah.
Right.
They do look really similar.
He flips to the front of the book.
Well, no kidding. That's why.
He opens it. He shows you that Credence was the author.
Awkward.
Well, fine. I can decode this if you got the key, then.
In order to keep it kind of in my head, I actually start pulling out and trying to whatever needs to be done.
Well,
Start
great.
translating
Here.
it.
Give me.
He takes it.
Greedy little thing.
Give me like a week.
All right.
I can get it all put together for you.
Oh, if we had the code, I could.
Well, fine.
Let him do it. His voice is annoying.
Well, now he can copy me, so it doesn't matter, right? Now he can copy me, so it doesn't matter. There you go. There you go.
Yes, but I could shut the bird up.
Oh. All right. Yeah. Give me a week. I got it. I like these maps. Kind of crude, but I like it.
You got better with time. I like to think they have it anyway. It's just a matter of how much time I can spend on them.
I'm just screwing with you. Anyway,
I have a legit cartographer. That's part of my skill set.
I know.
Sidebarring a bit, I was honestly expecting him to go, I mean, I kind of crude. I kind of like it. You single?
Oh my god.
I was waiting for it, if I'm honest.
No.
Man, it's kind of hot.
No, sorry.
If that went down, I might have accidentally discovered one of my cantrips. Meaning, I have Thunderclap as one of
Yeah,
them.
right,
I probably
right,
exactly would have gone, boom!
All right, no. So
Hilarious.
he takes this. He's like,
This is gonna be fun. I'll see you guys around. Don't die.
Yeah.
I'm not there to make comments.
So,
I know you're not there.
As he
Real
walks
quick.
away.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe some things that got taken from my church might be being used to summon this.
Avatar.
Wait a minute, what do you mean?
They took some relics from the temple.
They took relics from the temple?
Yeah. Relics that would summon my god.
Who do you serve?
Insert god name here.
There's God name here.
You're the one who gave me the name.
I know, it's in my
I need to go
phone.
write it down. It's alright.
The god of death and light, mate.
Yeah, it's in my phone. I can look it up real
Oh.
quick.
She told me a
Somewhere.
little about it on the way here.
Right.
Why would they want to do that? It's not like he's gonna help them.
Didn't you say they need an avatar? Something to.
They want to make an avatar, but of Hegel, not of some god of death and light.
You don't know.
No, but they could use him, use his energy.
Use him to channel his power.
Right? You need a
Channel
power
his
source,
power.
right? Gods have power.
Yeah. Could they modify
could be.
the items?
Dalsathel.
Dalsathel!
Yes! That's it. That's the one.
Seriously?
Rip headphone users.
Seriously.
I got a compressor, but it's not that good.
I am only serious.
I honestly apologize to everyone.
I'm on ad hoc value, mate.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You realize that guy's not all that nice?
He's not all that bad either.
Yeah, I understand, but like, no. He's not very nice.
It is your voice.
I know.
You should really
You
get
think
that
I
looked at.
chose this voice? Is that really my voice? Anyways, yeah,
Gonna laugh if you get stuck that way.
oh, if I did, it'd be
He's
bad.
not that bad. He's not
You realize, like,
death,
every
life,
few hundred
everything
years, they actually get a new avatar, like a new body for that thing?
Well, I mean,
Oi.
sometimes you.
The last time it went really bad!
Yeah. Happens.
Just happens. It's all good.
You know.
It's all.
What happened last time?
Whole family in Tabaxi died.
Whole family.
Yeah,
You sure?
that's what I was told.
Where'd they live?
Not around here exactly.
Oi, this one.
But you know, curiosity did kill the
Alright.
cat.
You sure they all died?
That's what I was told. I did a little bit of some investigation. The ones that attacked, I was told were Yagamoth, so that's why they sent me on it. Do right down into the holes, like I always do.
Your job must suck.
Yeah, but it's all right. I live in a log, so like, you know,
Did they get logged?
it's better than being at a log.
Oh, so you keep
Not
your own
even a nice
records.
log, huh?
So you keep your own records.
You're not there.
I know. That's Josh talking.
She.
No, you live in a log.
I know what you meant.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Anyways, I mean, that might hit you guys kind of hard, right? Makes sense that you might pay attention, huh?
Yeah.
Why would you want them to deal with Dalsathel? I wouldn't.
We wouldn't either.
That's your god?
Yeah.
You're nuts, lady.
It's a creator. So
She's from the church. What do you expect?
Hey,
Well.
I found religion too, just not that one. Anyways,
It's a god of balance.
Yeah.
Light.
Right?
Just saying.
mm,
God of Edgelords.
makes me wonder. Maybe their plans have changed.
Maybe.
I don't know why they would take his relics otherwise.
I don't know either, but I plan to find out.
You can get him back first.
Now, hold on, before he runs off. I need you
Oh,
To tell everybody here what in the world you did at that wall when you fought in town.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, again, as I've stated, a few hundred Yagamoth just disappeared after you had a little talk.
Do you know who I am?
I don't really exactly care. As far as that goes, I don't believe anyone who has left their people is going to get that kind of a change unless they're a spy.
Hey, don't look at me.
I'm no spy, but I am pretty high up in a royal family. It takes quite a bit for someone to want to disobey a royal family member.
Yeah, a royal family member who's like ousted.
I've been called a traitor,
Yeah.
but still, they'd rather take the wrath of home than to take the wrath of my family.
Really? So I'll tell you, I know in human culture, traitors die.
Well, I'm as smart as a traitor by going
Non-corrupt
on this
human
stupid
culture.
quest.
So no human culture.
Shut up. Say that again.
I was more a traitor by going on the quest with Credence. Now, do you know all the details of our quest?
Best I got as far as information, he went to create a Star Mithril blade.
Well, on said adventure,
Blade got
Credence and I
taken.
both got captured by my kind.
Yeah, okay.
Let's just say some deals had to be made for us to get out.
And what were those deals, huh?
Well, let's just say, let's hope that that blade Credence was working on can get made.
No.
You didn't.
The little guy is like staring intently.
You mean they have Star Mithril?
Legit rip headphone users.
Matt, next time can you give
I
us
did
a
it
warning?
this way, guys. I'm sorry. I
It's-
wasn't at the thing. I'm sorry, Nate. Are you so loud? Are you so quiet? There's no
I was trying not to point at the mic.
Your mouth doesn't do
I'm
a
still
direct
too-
line this way. It does a perfect
I'm
line.
sorry.
Even if you turn,
I'm sorry.
the mic is
I'm
picking
sorry.
you up.
I'm sorry.
Dragon breath.
Here, we'll do this. We'll do that character from back here.
Still a visual
You
cue
might want to
before,
just like back it up a little bit further. I'm being
a
serious.
visual cue before
do
you
have
shout
the
would be
door.
huge help to me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tay. I
A
forget.
hand over the mic.
There you go.
You mean they have Star Mithril? That's as loud as I'm gonna get.
Look what you did. He's just screaming, and we all have to have our eardrums punctured because you're just.
So let me get this straight. You got captured because you had me let the Yagamoth go in the Fire Forge,
Yes.
which then caused you to make deals,
Yes.
which led to you giving them Star Mithril.
A deal that got myself free and not killed, and Credence freed and not killed.
Yeah! But they have Star Mithril.
They would have gotten it regardless.
No, they
Remind me,
wouldn't
in
have.
Imperial, do they need to rebuild their tower?
Not Star Mithril. Don't you know the legend about the tower?
Yeah, the pure darkness. That's why they call it the Dark Tower.
No, it's not. And you're not even here.
I could have sworn you said it was built out of Star Mithril.
No.
They're most likely making a blade.
The foundations of that tower were broken. They can never fix that thing until the original pieces are returned. Star Mithril's not gonna fix that, but Star Mithril sure as heck will make a really nasty blade. And if they're trying to pull powers from a god, how much did you give them?
You give him 1 pound of Star Mithril.
I thought it was 1 ingot.
It was an
Yeah,
ingot,
it's
which
ingot.
is
right,
1
pound.
pound.
Right.
So it was an ingot about the size of a Snickers.
No. A 1 pound ingot of Star Mithril.
You
It's
told
like
me
it-
they were only about that big.
Right. An ingot of steel about that big is about 3 pounds.
They're gonna make
A
a
1
box,
pound
and
star
they're
mithril
gonna
ingot is
dragon-
enough for a full sword.
They're gonna make a box and put a dragon and diamond in it.
May not be a very big sword, but it is.
Because
still
a 3 pound ingot of steel will make a full Viking longsword. Guys.
They have enough to make what they need because that's the deal I made.
Well, I don't need to decode anything. We're dead.
We're dead, we're dead, we're dead.
Grab the books. As I snatch the key out of the air, it's like,
I wouldn't say
Mine.
we're dead.
Hey, it was just an expression. Give me back the books. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
You just have your
Come on.
motivation to make sure Credence doesn't die.
Well, he's not dead so far.
And that he can finish his sword.
Okay.
Maybe
Make more blades.
Credence out of prison.
They're making that one
Just
because
saying.
Credence was making his.
Seems to me like we got some
So
lot
they're
here
making
that might be
ours
able to
because
do
they're making
that.
theirs because
Yes.
Credence made it. I mean,
Yeah, essentially, yes. In all reality, this all started because Credence started his blade.
I
Credence
think
started
we're gonna
his
try. Sorry,
See,
guys.
Credence started his blade, so the Yagamath wanted to make a blade to fight his. But now we need his blade to fight the blade the Yagamath to make.
Yeah,
his.
yeah,
Credence
yeah,
made
yeah.
his.
Exactly, exactly.
So it's all
Why
Credence's
isn't
fault.
he even moving his beak?
Oh, like, mate, don't say that. You don't want him to be screaming in your head.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh.
No one likes that.
I moved my beak that I just. Hi.
I think they're gonna take that god and try and put him in the blade.
Oh, that'd be bad.
Yeah, that would be real bad. Blade of death.
And light.
Maybe light.
Maybe.
To be proven.
A
Well, that's
glowing
likely
blade
not.
of death.
A glowing.
it's a lightsaber.
Well,
Give me the stuff. I'll work on it.
Can you do it faster than
we
we
gotta
can?
stop.
I need this.
3 days. Just give it to me.
I need this to be able to come back to me very soon. Don't copy it.
Right. I won't copy it. Give me the stuff.
We will know.
Right.
And it's not a pleasant place to be.
No, it's not.
He turns and just kind of looks at you and you hear,
I'm in yours too.
Okay.
What spells do I have?
as he's like,
All right, I'm out of here. That's too much for me now.
he
Have
leaves.
fun.
You guys now have some information there. Well, that's a lot of crap to take down.
Yeah, I guess
The other
we all
information
better get
that
some
was given to us. Sorry, what did you say?
rest. Yeah, we better all get some rest then. Seems like we got our work cut out for us.
Yeah. The other information that we heard, the reason those Ska'ad are fighting alongside him, sounds like they got scared by Credence making the sword. Heard it was going to be a gift to the humans. And they thought, well, we're all going to get obliterated. They might as well team up.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. So at least we know that. Next step, guys.
Oh, you asking?
Make terrible deals and probably die.
Oh no,
Well,
So-
I'm
Not
thinking we need to probably
I think
go
we
and
need to,
find some of the relics
Yeah,
I think we need to stop
for
that
her
sword being
god,
forged.
and we need to figure out
Which
some
one?
right. Which means getting my relics
Both
back.
of them.
Oh, I hate to tell you, Tay, you're already too late.
All right, then. Let's do what we can. Let's get those relics back. Your guys' turtle friend, he should be back soon with some information on how to get into the Underdark.
The Wheels Turtle Guy.
But we got you.
Yes, you do.
Right, well, would we need the turtle we got?
Oh, I was like, why are they talking about me like I know stuff?
The
Nice.
Wheels Turtle
Where's
Guy.
Turtle? All I ever freaking hear
I
is
know,
the stupid
why-
dang place making fun of him every flippin' day.
He lost 8
No,
cards.
that's
What can
funny.
I say?
Anyways, we got you now. You show them how to get in. We hunt these things down. And we stop this from happening.
You realize what you're asking me to do.
Yeah. Are you willing to do it? If you don't, you realize what's going to happen, right? If we have to make the blade that Credence wants to make, and they actually make the blade they want to make,
It's an all-out bloody war.
it's two forces that are just going to rip everything apart. But if they make one,
And we don't have
we're
one.
done. If we can stop them before that happens, maybe we have a chance. Otherwise, you got no world to live in.
It signs my death warrant.
You already got a death warrant, sweetheart. I'm sure you do.
I have ways out of it right now. I wouldn't if I followed all the way this way.
Well, if you're worried about that, at least just tell us how to get in. You don't have to go out. You don't have to go down.
Yeah, I was marked as a traitor. Might be interesting to see what happens if I do follow this path.
It's up to you.
I know the best way to get down. We could either use my family's personal entrance, but that one would be heavy guarded. Or we take a back door.
Back door it is then, eh? We got plans. We'll be moving. So, you guys have that set. Lastly, Alirin comes over. Well, this was a very eventful meeting. Rashida,
Yeah.
come and speak with me.
All right.
I have learned of something that you should know.
All right.
This god of light and darkness that they are talking about. I believe it is the thing that has led to the problems in your family. Your sister, all those years ago, was supposed to become the next vessel for this thing, and it failed. So whatever this is, I'm sure it is not going to be very happy with you if you are there. But maybe, if you can stop this from happening, maybe you can find some peace on your journey.
It'll be done. Take care of it.
And you can be able to make the very first mark on a staff of your own. As he puts his hand forward and hands you a black staff.
All right. Good.
Okay. You guys have kind of got the set, what you guys are going to be doing. You have learned some information, every one of you a little bit, some personal things. Next week, we're going to have some fun. We're going to leave it there.
Gonna die.
Those of you who have been with us watching the stream, thank you very, very much. We hope you continue to watch and have some fun with us. If you enjoyed this, please share it everywhere that you can share it. Follow us here on Twitch or on Mixer. I think we're still streaming to both.
Yeah, we're still streaming to both.
You can also follow Studio Nathan on Discord. You can join us and come play games. Follow Forgotten World Adventures on Facebook. I'm going to start sharing and posting and putting some things up there as well to help keep people who are interested involved. I actually got a message like this last week asking about the stream when we're doing stuff. So I'm like, hey, there's things going on. So I'm going to try and get a little more involved there. Find us. We'll do what we can to answer. I always try to answer as quickly as I can. Also, we are still working on getting art up, but
She's working on stuff for FanX right now for Salt Lake.
Yeah,
Right.
it's on the 7th.
And so if you are heading to the Salt Lake FanX, you can stop by her booth, find Spice and Rose.
Yeah,
or,
Spice and Rose.
Or Rose and Spice to spend.
Oh yeah, Rose and Spice.
She has her Twitter handle's opposite from her normal thing because the other
Oh,
one was taken
so
by
is her
this-
Twitter handle Spice and Rose?
I think her thing is Spice and Rose, but her Twitter handle is Rose and Spice.
Oh,
It's
okay.
one of those two.
So Spice and Rose then probably.
Yeah.
She's
Or if
awesome.
You
The
use
art's
the
really
hashtag
beautiful.
that we have up on the stream, the hashtag Forgotten World D&D.
Yep.
You'll find the art.
Yeah, you'll be able to find it that way. Again, like I said, thank you very much to those who have been with us, especially the ones who have been with us for like a long period of time. We are hoping to just keep developing these characters out and make something really fun here. And your end, you can help to make that happen more by sharing this and showing this to other people, bringing them to the stream, bringing them to the chat, because the more we hear from the people who actually want to watch, the more we can do this together and make a really neat thing and spread the love of D&D and of storytelling and everything. Other than that, guys, we don't have Connor. He will be coming back soon. Connor plays Ferial. He'll be returning in a few weeks when his play is done. So those of you who enjoy watching him, he will come back eventually.
He was one of the most popular when we had the polls going.
Yeah, I know he was.
Him and Nero.
I don't know how that happened.
I need to get those polls back up.
But yeah, again, like I said, thank you. Keep watching, and we will see you guys again next week.
Bye.
We didn't say.
We love you.